And so we pick up at the London Esoteric Society on a dark September evening as the society is gathered together around probably a cooling pot of tea, following a shocking revelation that Sarthogua has been, or is about to be, summoned in London. The world is about to end. Things are more dire than you thought. Preparation for this ritual are in play. The society needs to act fast if they're to stop whatever's about to happen. Over to you.
Roger shoves himself away from the table, kicking his chair over, and almost not screaming but yelling, "No, they've summoned him. He's been summoned. No, I know this. I recognize this. Sucks. I can't even say the name."
Okay, slow down a bit and breathe.
No, you don't understand.
I would like to tell us more.
Okay. These items, they're part of a ritual to summon Zoth Keeper. I'm sorry, help me. How's it pronounced?
Sarthogua, but also I think Roger has only read this, so feel free to put your own spin on the pronunciation.
Thank God. Okay. These items, they're part of a ritual to summon Zothogua.
Who? I mean, it sounds like a bad name, so I'm just gonna give you that part.
It seems like okay. So I've been studying. I've read some of the books down in the private section that Lucy gave me access to. I discovered some incantations, naming beings. I guess I can only describe. I can only guess as to their pronunciation. One, like a Yak Sothoth. There was a Cthulhu.
Don't mention that one.
Don't mention that one?
No. Or the other
Which
ones.
one?
Which one? Yeah, which one shouldn't we mention?
None of them. We've had enough experience with that. Don't use their names.
Oh, well, there's another one, whose name I've apparently have said numerous times already. These items are part of the ritual to summon him. Sorry, I was...
Do you think it's already been done? Do you think the Penny Foundation are behind this?
I think so. It could be.
These items were being shipped from them to Egypt, so...
I would put money... Kinnery.
He could be a worshipper of a strange cult.
It would explain a lot.
His lack of personality.
Yeah.
And it's just evilness. It's just he's got that malicious look about him.
I mean, you saw those feet shoes. Who would be evil enough to create that?
Oh, lots of people.
Oh, God.
Oh, tons of people. I hate to break that to you, but I can think of at least like 50 people off the top of my head who would maybe do it.
That is surprising.
Sadly, no.
Ugh.
Martin, I need your business acumen.
So do I. Anyway, yes, how can I help?
I need you to ballpark our chances of survival.
Of?
Yes.
Surviving what?
The Zarsigulosis.
I don't know a thing about these weird creatures. Fortunately.
Are you
Logilu?
Soggy-loo.
See, if you play with their name and make it sound silly, they're less menacing.
I do like that.
That I learned when you all left me alone for 14 years with Lucy.
Although
I'm totally not bitter about that. So, as it stands, we have another problem.
You do.
Ernest is close with the fish people. And I have to go to the warehouse at midnight, unarmed, except with a knife, because
Well, we do.
Oh yes, yes. Oh yeah, you're all invited to that. By the way, if you want. Don't bring a weapon. But if it goes well, the society will absorb all of his legitimate and illegitimate businesses, and we can use that to facilitate a trade agreement or honor a trade agreement with May Green. We will have expanded our portfolio and got us more properties to use. But that doesn't seem nearly as important as what Roger just told us. But I need to be there tonight at midnight, nonetheless.
Well,
Unless London gangsters come and kill me. Or try.
Yeah.
Try
Yeah,
is probably.
what's happening at this
Yeah.
warehouse then?
They are fish people allies.
Okay.
And I had to reference that we have been known to interact with fish people from time to time.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, we did
they-
meet some in Brighton.
yes, surprisingly went well, all things considered.
Mhm.
I also have to say that somebody got into the warehouse and definitely didn't make it out of the warehouse, at least uneaten. So it's going to be dangerous. We need to be on our mind our P's and Q's. But we should learn about this anyway because it's fish people, and it interacts with business and money and deals that we've made. And who knows? Maybe we could use it as a bunker when Zarth Sigilugi comes around and ruins the world.
I have an idea. Nigel, Martin, and well, I'd ask Avery, but he's probably still in his basement.
I think Avery
Do you
has drifted
remember-
up and joined this conversation at this point. I think
Avery!
Welcome
I
in,
hug him. No, I've been working on my muscles. Feel my strength.
What is going on?
Death.
Avery, do you all remember when I was able, for lack of a better term, to see into the future?
I mean, maybe, yeah. At times weird, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, if we need to visit this warehouse and you say if there's dangerous fish creatures, maybe I could try and look again to see what might be awaiting us.
See
If
what to
we can only
expect.
bring knives.
I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't you be able to? I mean,
I just, with your all's blessing, this is all very new to me. I don't know what is good or bad.
No.
I mean, we can
No,
always
no.
just open a gate to the place, and then we can go there.
I've cast that spell, but it takes a while.
Yeah.
An hour or something. And
Yeah.
also, if we go through time, it doesn't matter anyway, right?
I wouldn't know. Left me.
Which
Yeah.
warehouse was this? Warehouse 13, was it?
It is warehouse. It's always warehouse 13.
What were you doing in the first place?
Trying to
you-
make money, and then it got worse.
I mean, that's just every day. So what?
We had been hired by Madam Green, as she calls herself, to alleviate competition legally. And because we are cursed, they are fish people cultists.
Okay.
No, I mean, not all fish people are bad. Some are quite
Well,
nice to
no.
us.
No, but it's not good that East End London gangsters are fish people cultists.
Well, that's true.
Unless we are the East End London gangsters who are fish people cultists. Because we can be trusted.
Well,
Absolutely.
we might be able to use the fact of the matter of getting rid of Pendergast to gain a favour.
Absolutely. I
Oh.
mean, we are allies with fish people, if we're being quite honest. We have nothing against them. We view them as
As long as they don't try to destroy the world or anything like that and just want to live and go around their own lives doing fishy things.
Yeah, and I don't
Yeah.
even judge the destroy the world thing because, like, how many of us have tried to destroy the
So,
world?
so what exactly are they? How exactly are they trying to destroy the world right now? Or is this
Oh, no, I don't think they are. That's what I mean.
No, it's just a hypothetical world destruction, which is much nicer than the literal world destruction that we always seem to be facing.
I mean, so that then let them just be like gangster fish, I guess.
Yeah, no, exactly. I have nothing against that. We just need to own more things.
Wait, so you're friends with the fish people, but you're worried they might eat you?
No, we're not friends, I guess.
No,
We're
we encountered
not
some
Mars.
time ago.
I mean,
But,
are you
I
friends
mean-
with humans?
Exactly.
Right. It's kind
They're
of
all
like,
individuals.
yeah.
Fair,
So
I
just
get that.
think of it this way. The fact that we've helped the fish people and the fact that when I mentioned that we helped the fish people, it carried weight with Ernest is a good sign. The fact that somebody broke into the warehouse and got murder eaten expeditiously, not necessarily a bad sign. So, optimism is a key component of life. Anyway, you're all invited. Don't bring anything more than a knife. I don't think they know that I can cast spells, so that was kind of my trump card. And I know a lot of really mean spells.
That's good. I need to learn some more. I only know the one spell, and it's proven useful once. But
Oh,
I mean, how far is my experimental technology coming along? Because it's clearly not looking like a gun, right?
I think it's only been not that much time has passed.
Oh yeah, right.
We did the whole flashback and prove, but this is only the ivory wound was only held back a week, so this has not been very long since our last
Okay.
checked
So-
how
so
my
I'm-
ivory's gone.
Yeah. My toy's not done yet. It's,
No,
I'm still
that's
working out the
yeah.
optimum mechanics.
Yeah.
Well,
when can we get a prototype?
I will tell you. Don't worry.
Next time you have a time skip potentially.
well, gentlemen, would you like me to try and see what the future holds to better prepare for this?
might
Yeah.
be an idea, as long as it's not too strenuous on you. I
Yeah.
don't know how difficult it is to cast or.
Wasn't too difficult last time.
It should
I mean,
get
I felt-
easier.
Yeah, I felt a little weird, but to be fair, I think that's par for the course.
Yeah, it's not natural, but
No, but what is anymore anyway?
yeah,
Um,
exactly.
Okay. And Roger will take a seat down and cast Bespeak the end of the day.
Yes.
Before he does that,
Yes.
do we, real quick, Mr. Basil, do you have a specific time that you plan on attending this warehouse? It makes it
I'm
easier.
gonna show up at 11:50.
The appointment's at midnight.
Oh, okay.
Of course, because
Oh,
of
it's
course
gonna
it
be
is.
10 minutes early.
Okay.
So we'll probably be leaving around 11 p.m. So if you want to shoot from 11 p.m. to then, that'd probably be fine. See if I need to avoid any potholes.
Okay. Yeah, Roger will cast Bespeak the end of the day.
Okay. Do you have the sanity and magic point loss for that written down?
I've got it. It is 6 magic points and 1 D3 sanity.
Excellent, because I didn't have it to hand.
Yep. How does magic recovers at like 1 point an hour? Is that correct?
Yeah, 1 point an hour. Yes.
Okay. I will mark the magic loss.
So presuming
just-
that it is tomorrow night the meeting, so it's
It won't. It'll be
Yeah.
back. Okay.
yeah.
And
So-
then just roll a D3.
Yes, 1d3.
Oh, I have to do that in chat. How do I do that?
/R space 1d3.
1 D3. Yeah, there's no option for that.
Well, yeah, that's because Cthulhu
Oh,
uses non-Euclidean dice.
Yep. Yay! So that's 42 now.
That's loads. 42 sanity, perfect amount of sanity.
But it's less than I started with.
So you are reaching out to try and view. Did I make you do? I can't remember. I don't remember. Let's just say you're reaching out. You've sacrificed the magic points. You've sacrificed the sanity, I'm going to ask you to make me a power roll. This is not necessarily for if you see anything. This is more for how useful, like how directed and how focused what you see
Okay.
is here.
I don't get a bonus die for having done this before, do
No,
I?
no,
Damn it.
No.
Hey, yeah, I tried. Okay.
Okay. So you're trying to see what is going on in that warehouse tomorrow night at midnight. Is that sort of what you're asking?
Given that we are planning to get there at 11:50, I'll probably aim for about that 10-minute early. I don't know how exact it can be.
Okay.
It
You
doesn't say.
see the room at the study sort of fades away. And from the moment you're standing in this brick sort of warehouse, like iron girders supporting a ceiling high above, stacks of crates and boxes around the walls, but not as many as a full warehouse would have. You see there's also looks to be an area of the floor where people are pulling aside wooden boards, exposing a pool in the center of this warehouse, a watery pool. There are people sort of almost filtering in still. It feels like this is not fully insulated. People filtering in, sort of going. Some already are up there in cloaks and masks. Some appear to be like donning cloaks and masks as they like arrive into this room. And there's an air of anticipation and tension in this room. Like you're sort of seeing the lead up to an event. People sort of lingering, waiting, pausing. And then you see a door, there's like an upper gantry level overlooking this space with a view down to this pool beneath. You see a figure steps up onto that and rings a bell. And silence falls across the room. And in that silence, the only noise you can hear is a muffled sound of someone trying to scream and shout and call for help. It sounds like muffled around a gag is someone in the quiet of this space, as everyone else stands ready for something. Somebody is trying to shout for help. And with that, you come back to the room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was easier than last time. Oh, that was a lot more. Okay.
Yeah.
First question, how do you all feel about swimming?
Pretty
Not great.
Not great.
Depends
at it.
on where.
Well, I saw them removing the floor of the warehouse there was a giant pool there.
It wasn't all the floor, it was like a central...
Yeah.
Essentially,
So,
the
yeah.
layout I can best describe, I mean, imagine a dark and ominous warehouse version of a swimming pool.
Yeah, okay. They were removing some floorboards of the floor to reveal there was a pool there. Numerous people in cloaks. There was a figure up on the gantry that rang a bell. I'm guessing they were in charge because as soon as they did, everyone went quiet. But then I heard someone, it sounded like they were screaming for help, but they were muffled. I think they might be trying to sacrifice somebody.
When it went so quiet when they rang the bell, did it seem like it was just people being quiet themselves, or some sort of muffling thing, spell sort of thing that kept
It was-
things quiet?
Just people being quiet.
Okay. Right.
Did you get a good look at the figure that was ringing the bell?
They were still
Cloaked.
They were cloaked
Yeah.
and they
Yep.
had a mask on. This mask of sort of this,
Okay.
like, horrible sort of fish-like visage, like a sort of, like a, I don't know how best to
Fish
describe
face.
it. Like a fish, but like there's a mouth. It's like, have you ever seen like grotesque masks and sort of gargoyle-like faces, like that, but sort of more fish-like in design? Like clearly it's designed to be hideous on purpose.
I think they were wearing a mask, Martin. They were covered in a hood as well, but their mask was like, imagine if a gargoyle lived in the sea, a fishy goyle kind of thing. It was hideously disturbing.
Well, I'm not that keen on human sacrifice.
No.
It's not something
I mean, to be fair, that's an assumption.
Yeah,
but
it's not something I
someone-
approve of, but
yeah,
whether it's worth us ringing a bell to confuse things and just ring it once we get in there.
That sounds funny.
a
it would
repeat of
be.
the theater.
Do that.
Actually, that's a good idea.
I won't lie. I would prefer it if we could absorb everything from Ernest into the portfolio, but I guess a little bit of arson never hurt anybody. That was us. I want to see who they're sacrificing, and I know it sounds ghoulish, but
Sadly, I couldn't see. I could only hear them. So
I
I'm not sure
understand.
where they were.
I
yeah.
understand, Roger.
Did you
I
get an idea
suppose-
where they might have been there? Because I don't know what you saw. You saw the warehouse, but did you get an idea what part of the warehouse the sound was coming from?
Keeper, did I get a sense, like, spatially with sound?
Not really, no.
Okay.
No. You,
Yep.
They were somewhere you didn't see them, but you could hear them in the quiet.
Okay.
I
No,
know it's-
I don't
Sorry.
think they were in the open. It was hard
No.
to pinpoint.
I mean, they opened the floor up to the pool below. I mean, it seems like that would be an important part of that.
I think so. And,
Um,
you know, it makes me think of that Carcosa nonsense needing a lake.
Yeah, I suppose it'd be like mirrors and pools or reflective surfaces, maybe doorways to another worlds. Who knows?
But,
Would it
yeah.
not be useful to have a place where we could dispose of evil people?
we had, well,
Hmm.
we heard of some people who had a pit that had like too many eyes in it that was used for disposal.
Was this
Oh.
the same warehouse
Oh,
that
I
they
remember
mentioned in the diaries?
something.
Hmm.
Before my time with the society, must have been.
Yeah, it was in the notes from
Oh.
the journals.
Hit with too many eyes. No, we don't need to deal with anything like that. No, the fish people sound much safer than a pit with too many eyes. So, just my guts telling me.
It sounds like a sight to see for sure.
No,
No, it was. No, I don't think it was.
I
by
don't
the
think
description.
That was I don't think that was a. I think that was a particularly happy time. I don't know. I'll be honest. The longer I've been by myself, the harsher the tactics I had to take. And he takes just an outrageously large puff from his cigar. Maybe my morality isn't as centered as it needs to be, but I don't feel too morally clammy about this. Pardon the pun.
I still don't really know what the issue. I mean, they trying to summon something, or
I think they just feed fish people to keep them at bay. Keeper, can I make an occult roll or a mythos roll to try to like mentally gesticulate something here?
I mean, if you're trying to put together what that could have been doing, then that'd be. I guess it's your choice of occult or mythos, depending on what angle you're coming at this from. Whether you're coming at this from a sort of occultism, sort of practices angle, or a true knowledge of the mythos angle. They will give you different bits of information.
I'm gonna go with sadly my Cthulhu mythos is higher than my occult. So my occult is a 5, my mythos is a 25, which doesn't speak well of regular success.
I mean, from the sounds of it, it does sound like they're preparing a sacrifice. Whether it's a sacrifice, the fish people, as you call them, the deep ones, are not they're monsters, but they're very much more humanoid monsters, and their wants and desires are more describable in human terms than a lot of other entities you've read about. You know that they deal with humans, they provide exchanges, and often what they want is living people, and the propagation of their own sort of hybrid lines of humans and deep ones. But you know that the deep ones themselves have gods, and the deep ones have themselves make sacrifices to their gods. And their gods are dark and terrible things from the depths of the oceans, who feast and desire on human blood and promise terrible things to come. So this is either a living offering to deep ones or a sacrifice to the gods of the deep ones.
Good news, bad news.
Oh, wonderful.
It's probably bad. Actually, it might be good. I don't know. So, just quickly, they have their own gods. We might be giving them people to sacrifice to their own gods, but in my opinion, it's probably more so that they want the people for themselves. They oftentimes deal with us. They're not going anywhere. There's plenty of water around here, and I think it's better to be on terms with them than not. Oh, this is gonna be quite the night. Who's going with me?
Of course.
Of course. Oh yeah, no. If you said no, I was gonna shoot you in your kneecap and drive you.
Yeah, I knew that. So
Yeah, of course, yes. Martin, would you like to go with us? You're our negotiator, but I know you have a lot going on elsewhere.
I think it's probably best we all go. The chances of us surviving is best as a group.
But Mr. White, do you think there's a chance that you could be identified with your brother, and
Well,
they could cause problems?
I'm not too worried about that. I want to have a word with Ernest anyway. Perhaps that would increase our chances of surviving. When we arrive, I'd like to talk to him to find out a bit more about what's going on. Really, to try and enhance our chances of survival. So I don't think he'd be interested in killing the twin brother of his business, his financier, really. The guy who's given him a lot of money. And the person who owns that warehouse. But I do want to have a word with Collingwood about something, and Agatha, my brother's wife, to see if she knows anything about Ernest. To see. Yeah, I'm not sure. It would be interesting. We'll find out something. I'm sure we'll learn something new anyway.
Yeah, sounds like an adventure. Count me in.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to go and grab some tools in case we need them. There's always something to tinker with, right?
That's very good. That's a good idea. You might find something to do.
Yeah, you have essentially about 24 hours before you're supposed to be at this warehouse. Do any of you have any preparations or investigations you wish to do beforehand?
I want to have a quick word with Agatha the following morning after my brother's gone to work.
Okay.
But I also want to.
Agatha.
Yeah, I also want to ask Collingwood if he has any idea what that rune on that ring means.
Yep.
Okay. I won't show him the ring, but I'll ask him about the picture of it. And if he's not about, I'll just leave a message for him and ask him to get back to me on it.
Remind me again, that's the ring that you put the soul into?
Yes. It may be. It's the rune we copied off the stone circle in Scotland.
Yes. You copied a mysterious rune off a stone circle, put it on a thing, and then put a soul into it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No.
That protection rune we thought it was, and it was also on the Roman-aged engravings that Roger had found in the same area on the lead tablets or some sort of metal tablets as well. So I just want to find out what it is, because I may have put a person's soul into it.
Good to know. So does anyone else have anything they want to do in this sort of 24-hour period?
Roger would probably try and stop by the Pinhue Foundation to see if Gavigan is available to check in with him.
Okay. Anyone else?
I would like to check in with my police contact.
Yes, your
I
good
am-
friend.
Yes.
His name I definitely know. Off the top of my head. Yeah. I'll know his name by the time you meet him. I really need to have a better organization system for writing around my NPC names.
Yeah, me too. I thought I had it written down. But Francis
Yes,
something.
you can meet him, whose name I will have in Francis Calloway.
Yes, that's it. Yes. And
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to him about what he's heard about over in that area. You know, any sort of mysterious things going on. If he actually knows Ernest, heard anything about him.
Okay. Yep. And the rest of you don't have to. You don't. This is optional.
I mean, let's just say Avery is looking around, see everything's got something to do, and then I'm like, okay, I can go back in my basement.
Okay.
I'd probably just read a book and relax and try to have a nice day. That very well might be my last day.
That is all fair. So you get a good night's sleep, and then you've got a day to do these things. So we'll start off with Martin's first little investigation, which is the nearest one, which is just speaking to Alexander Collingwood, the member of the society who is deeply glad that the rest of the society has come back, so he does no longer have to do society stuff. Like, for years he's had to go and actually investigate fish cults, and he hates fish cults, and he's glad that he doesn't have to do it anymore. But yeah, you find him at his typewriter upstairs, like, zoned in. And then, as she strode bravely across... Mr. White!
Yeah, Mr. Collingwood, how are you doing?
Oh, great, yes. Just getting to a big scene, but yeah, it can wait. It can wait.
I needed your expert knowledge on something. I'd found a strange room when we'd been up in Scotland. I was under the impression it was a protection room or something because Roger had also found it on some tablets nearby that had been melted partially. I was just wondering if you had seen this room before, if you had any idea if it's some sort of protection room.
Let me
I just show him the drawing of it.
take a look. Yeah. Hang on. No, I don't think I've seen this one before. I've seen this one. I have seen this one. And he starts rummaging through his notebooks. Like, yes. You say you in Scotland you found it?
Yeah, it seemed to be around a stone circle. It was engraved in all the stones there.
It is a seal. It's a protection.
Oh, it was a protection one. That's good.
Yeah, they call it, well... The text I've read about it refer to it as the Elder Sign.
Ah, that's well. The fact it's a protection one is a good because that's.
Yeah, it can be formed into a seal. It's intended to sort of block the emissaries of the powers beyond, the things that we don't want here. But you have on its own. Apparently, the symbol doesn't do anything. You need to infuse. Sort of,
you need to power it up, infuse it all.
Yes, you need to. The texts I read speak of people sacrificing their own life force into bindings and protections and wards.
You wouldn't know where I'd be able to find the information to basically power up one of these, or I'm wondering if the stone circle itself was to protect this, well, to prevent this dark entity coming into our world. And it looked like the people had been sacrificing people to it to seal it.
Quite possibly. I will see if I can dig out the text that I found before.
I'd be interested in finding out how to empower it as such.
Yes.
I think something like that might be useful. Is it something that you could have on your person?
Well, the text that speak more of it as a barring of passage. I think the text was using it to sort of seal a tomb or seal, essentially.
Sort of like a lock.
Yes, a lock, a binding, a closing, to keep something in or keep something out.
That's
rather
good.
than a specific protection of one's person.
Yeah, I was hoping to be able, because there's a lot of this strange magic stuff I don't know about, to be fair. I don't know a great deal about it. But I'd be interested in learning anything about protection and ways to shield against these powers. So something like this I would be really interested in learning.
Yeah, I'll see what I can get.
Yeah.
How's things been since you got back? Because it's been a long time since I've seen you. I mean, it's less long for you.
It's true.
You saw me like last month, I suppose. But
It is very strange getting used to things again. Everything seems to have moved on so quickly.
yeah, honestly, it's truly good to have you all back.
Oh, it's great to be back.
Society, been struggling along without you, but now you're back, and now Basil's back from Peru. I feel like things are hitting a stride again, and I hear we've solved the financial hole as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've been providing the society with the money I make from my books, but it doesn't fill a lot of holes, and the sales aren't what they used to be.
That's true. But no, everything's picking up. Looks as if everything's getting brighter.
For a brighter future, right? I will let you know as soon as I. If I forget, come and remind me, because sometimes I forget things. But I'll let you know as soon as I figure that out.
Thank you very much. Anyway.
Yeah. Right.
That's good.
So as Martin speaks to Collinwood, Nigel, you're seeking out your police contact, Constable Francis Collinwood, on his beat around the not Collinwood, Callaway. Everyone is Collinwood. Collinwood is all. No, Callaway.
Keeper, don't you ever say that again.
Francis Callaway.
Right.
Who this morning is like lurking back in like the overhang of a building, trying to stay out of the rain. Looking like he's having a miserable morning.
Hey up, Francis. What's the occasion? Why you like?
Just in case anyone does any crime. Not that anyone does any crime around here in daylight hours, but I've got a patrol, I've got a beat, you've got to... sometimes it's good to be helpful, sometimes it involves standing in the rain for several hours solidly whilst you hope that nothing happens. I mean, I don't know, is it bad to wish that crime happens because it makes your day more exciting?
No, the paperwork afterwards is...
It's if someone gets pickpocketed, I could chase after someone and blow a whistle. It gives you something to do.
Get your steps in for the day.
Yeah. How are you?
Doing well. Got a question for you. You don't happen to know this fella, Ernest Whitfield, do you? Had an occasion to.
He's over East End way, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, you do know him.
I've heard the name. Yeah, I did a brief secondment over to Wapping last few months back. Look, we were just told he's one of the people you'd stay clear of. I mean, he's...
Because in one of my client cases, his name came up.
Well, look, we were told don't ask too many questions about Ernest Whitfield.
Okay.
Well, you know what that... You kind of know what that means, right?
I do.
If we're told not to ask too many questions, that means there's questions to be asked and enough money to stop us asking the questions.
Right. So, do you know where that directive came from? Any idea?
I
mean, upper management.
The superintendent of the station over that way.
Over in Wapping.
Yeah, over in Wapping. Yeah. So if you're expecting help from any of the sort of East End side of the force, I wouldn't expect any help coming from them.
All right.
So
they're not generally well disposed to the police force on this side.
Well, we don't deal with their patch. They don't deal with our patch. Honestly, it's a different, like, how do I put this? You get bribed more when you work the East End in terms of frequency. You get
Right.
bribed more in terms of amount when you work wherever, when you work Mayfair
so-
and this
Yeah, say no
area.
more.
Yeah. So different patch, same issues, but yeah, Whitfield. I mean, he's definitely up to something. I couldn't really tell you what it was. I'm presuming smuggling, racketeering.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything else you hear about him?
Yeah.
I'm
People are
kinda looking for
properly
his-
scared of. People are properly scared of him. Like,
It's yeah.
and he's a fairly newcomer to the scene. Like, a few years back it was all green this, green that, but
Right. He seems to be. He doesn't come from the area. He's from somewhere
no,
outside.
he came up from somewhere down south, somewhere on the coast, a couple of years back. Really hit his stride this year though, but yeah.
So aside from that, how have you been? Everything all right?
Oh, fine. Can't complain. Well, can't complain. Do complain.
Oh, and any side, any sort of side cases
I think
the force might need taken care of? I mean, somewhat off the books.
there's been a spate of unusual break-ins. We're trying to look into it, but upper floors, nothing taken. Not really sure what's going on there. Break-ins into a lot of like London townhouses. As I said, either stuff's been taken that no one wants to report, or nothing's been taken. But it's been going on about a week now.
Any similarities? Any similarities between the break-ins? I mean, same kind of window entry.
Always like upstairs windows, like often ones without balconies or anything. So
Really?
yeah, looks like we've got an honest to God's cat burglar on our hands.
Yeah. and
Don't
no
get many
reports-
of those.
No, but no one's seen anyone caring about ladders or anything.
Nope. I mean, other than all the usual people that carry about ladders, like
Well,
workmen
I mean,
and
yeah.
streetlight people. Yeah. I mean, quite a lot of people carry ladders, to be honest, but no one out of the ordinary has been seen carrying ladders.
It's interesting to know. Any particular, part of the city?
Around this sort of area, so Bloomsbury, Mayfair, a couple over in Knightsbridge actually, but that's not really our
okay.
area. Yeah.
Right. Okay, maybe I'll have a look into it.
Yeah.
See what I can find for you.
I mean,
Would that
I
help?
don't know. Yeah. I can't think of anything that would get like, private detective money. But if anything comes up, I'll send a note over.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Maybe work out something for both of us.
Right. Good day. Good to see you again.
Good to see you, Francis.
Right.
And I'll make my way back towards the society.
As you make your way back, Roger, you make your way over to the Penhew Foundation, which I believe is over on Tottenham Court Road. This nice stone building housing this little private archaeological collection in the headquarters of your funders. I think you're a very familiar face by now here, but here by now you've come and gone a few times, and you know the way up either directly to Gavigan's office or to his secretary's office in Kinnery's office, and it's up to you whether you want to go via Kinnery or directly to Gavigan.
Would I know offhand? Because I'm not sure what day of the week it is right now. If Gavigan, if I could bet, I would go straight to Gavigan. I'm trying to avoid Kinnery.
I'm going to say make me a luck roll here.
Okay, yeah,
Is Gavigan in?
yep. There we are.
Without an appointment. You knock on Gavigan's door, no answer comes, and you realise your choices are waiting or speaking to Thomas Kinnery.
I'm paying for some great sin in a past life. I know this. Or I'm paying for some great thing that will happen in the future. Oh my god. I will go see Kinnery.
Kinnery is in his office, and as you knock and open the door, he frowns up at you. Yeah.
Yes.
Savoy.
Lovely. Yes, Henry, lovely to see you again. Oh, don't believe me. Don't worry. Believe me.
What are you after this time?
If I didn't have good reason, I wouldn't bother you. Sorry to disturb your book there. Is Gavigan in?
He's back in an hour. He had an appointment with Mrs. Penhew.
Oh, is she? How is she? She doing okay?
She's fine. Spends most of her time at the country estate.
I can imagine. Okay. Well, if you say he'll be back in an hour, I just wanted to check in with him on a few things.
Yes. You're acquainted with Basil Bloomsworth, aren't you?
Acquainted would probably be an overreach. I've definitely met and spoke with him recently.
Right. Do you know what his London address is at the moment? Is it still Grosvenor Square?
I can't say for certain that his address is Grosvenor Square. I know I have seen him around there. Have you had dealings with him?
No, I'm trying to get a letter to him.
Oh.
Our files are out of date.
Oh, I know you definitely hate out-of-date files. I mean, I'm probably going to see him later today.
Could you tell him that we would like to talk to him about what happened in Peru?
In Peru? Yeah, I think he actually did mention something about that with llamas and that was weird. I mean, I can pass the letter along if you like.
Yeah, it's simply just repeating what I just told you, but yeah, he hands you the letter.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, we would like to make an appointment to talk about what happened in Peru, seeing as the expedition lead. We know he was involved in the expedition, but the expedition leader seems to have disappeared and is not answering any of our telegrams. There's some reports that he might have died somewhere in Peru, but it's quite unclear.
That is, I can see where that would be troubling. Yes.
So we're trying to, if we could get some answers that don't have to go via an international telegram and communicating with a rural Peruvian police force, this would make life a lot easier.
You know, Kinnery, I can understand. Hopefully, if I ever do go to Egypt, it doesn't go that route.
We'll try not to die. It would save it a lot of paperwork.
You know, I would hate to cause you paperwork by dying. So I'll do my best. And I will live on to see another day.
Yeah, there's a chair out in the hall if you want to wait.
I'll peruse the collection until it looks like he's about here.
So you leave Kinnery's office and have some time to peruse the collection, which I don't think has changed much since you last visited. But it's still a very nice collection of predominantly Egyptology, a few other bits and bobs, but a nice little archaeological collection with some good labeling and photographs of some digs. And
no missing displays where feet shoes might have been.
No, there's not like a big here are our feet shoes. Oh no, we haven't got our feet shoes.
Figured not, but you never know.
Yeah. Yeah. You wait a little while, then you hear you probably catch sight of Edward Gavigan as he makes his way back into the building and heads up to his office. You can either catch him on the way up or give him a moment to get settled before you go after him.
I'll give him a moment to get settled. I'm sure after a meeting, he's probably going to want a few minutes just to recollect.
But yeah, you give him a few minutes and then you head up to his office.
Yes.
Come in, Savoy. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Gavigan,
Yes.
good to see you again. How is everything? How's the day?
Well enough. Just got. You just caught me. I've just been back from a trip out of the city.
Oh yes, yeah. I can appreciate that. You know, here and there, all it's what we do, right? Any wonderful sights?
No, just visiting Mrs. Penhew. This is after all her foundation.
This is true. I trust she's doing well.
Oh yes, yeah. Very, very well indeed. How about you? How's things? How's the society?
The society seems to be the society. I got to meet a new to me member, apparently someone who's been away for a while, Mr. Basil. quite the character. Yeah, I've just been trying to work on my studies. And
Oh,
you know,
did you
preparing.
get any chance to look over that statue I lent you? Any chance to sort of see?
You know, actually, I think I did. So, and I made sure the door was closed behind me.
Yes.
And I'll actually take a seat and lean in. So I've actually been able to peruse some of their private collection of books, and I discovered an entry which intrigued me and seemed to reference that statue. There was, there was a description of a carving which seemed very similar to this, naming it, and I do apologize, the language, some of the language was almost like nothing I've seen before. It seemed to call it Cthulhu or something of that nature. It was it mentioned the black figure, the wet like material stuff that you found in that was found in various cultures,
Yeah.
actually, near the sea.
Don't think that's an. It's like a god or something.
It's what it seemed like.
Hmm.
It seemed almost reverent. But interestingly enough,
Curious.
that wasn't the only name I've come across.
Mm-hmm. Tell me.
Yeah. Yes.
Come on, don't hold back on me.
No,
Like,
no, you know, you have to get a little bit of excitement there, a little delay.
build
to
the
it up.
anticipation before
Yes.
you. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I won't interrupt.
No, of course. I'm as excited about this as you are. There were numerous other names. Now, I will admit, I have been told to be careful about pronouncing them, but I don't know how much I believe that. You know, fairy tales and stuff like that. There was 3 other names I came across, one of which I think you might be very interested in. There was a Yog-Sothoth, Zoth. I'm sorry, I actually have trouble with that. Zothukua.
Everyone does. Everyone does.
But interestingly enough, I've actually come across numerous times, especially in the dig site in Scotland before the unfortunate fire, to the Black Pharaoh. But recently I happened upon another name, Nyarlathotep.
Yeah. Sounds Egyptian almost. Yeah, can you-
Exactly.
hang on, I've got I've got some notes down here.
No, of course.
Egyptian things.
It struck me as Egyptian as well.
Yeah.
And given the Pinhu's interest in Egypt with, you know, some of the obvious
It
reasons.
has always been our sort of. I mean, it has just some fascinating things.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the Black Pharaoh. Does
Yeah,
it have
I'm-
anything? Does the name Nephron Ka mean anything to you?
Yes. Sorry, I'm pulling up my notes now.
I think so.
Nephron Ka, there was... I remember... Wait. Wasn't there downstairs in the private collection, there's that Nephron Ka relief from the 4th dynasty?
There are mentions in the text of referring to Nephron Ka as
Yes.
a devotee of the Black Pharaoh, or a servant of the Black Pharaoh, which never made sense because Nephron Ka was, by all accounts of the text, a pharaoh. And how can a
Yes.
pharaoh be a servant of another pharaoh?
Unless it was a pharaoh worshipping something greater.
Exactly. This is very good. Very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you
Fascinating.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah. Fascinating indeed.
And interestingly enough, this information came from the slightly more recent expedition down in Peru.
In Peru? What does Peru
Yeah.
have to do with ancient Egypt?
I don't know. I mean, I know they have and this could be a leap. I know they have pyramidic structures down there, like in Egypt. And I know a lot of people have questioned how civilizations so far removed from each other could have such similar architecture. Granted,
It's a very
it is
stable
good architecture.
shape.
It is. That's what I've said. However,
But maybe there is more to it than that.
the links we found in Scotland, the connections to Egypt, and now this coming out of Peru. I don't know. It's got me thinking.
Yeah, no, this is fascinating.
I haven't told anyone else. I brought this directly to you.
Good. Let's keep this between us for the time being, because look, I mean, you know archaeologists, you know historians.
Yeah.
Some of them are very
I am an archaeologist.
dismiss things that don't fit in with the paradigms that they're used to. And this is the kind of thing that if we start talking about, people are going to go, "Oh, you've gone insane. You're making up nonsense." So let's, I don't want this Penny Foundation being dismissed as like.
No. I mean, to be fair, almost a year ago, I would have dismissed it until I've seen some of this with my own eyes.
No, fascinating, brilliant work. Anyway, yes, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. We'll talk more. When you have chance. I mean, I'd love to speak to some of the other members of the society if they'd be amenable.
I think I could work that out if you're.
I've been trying to get in. Well, I say I. Kinnery's been trying to get in touch with Mr. Bloomsmith for a while, but we don't have. Yeah.
And Roger will kind of pull out the letter. Yes, I cross paths. I'll pass that along for you.
Please do. Yeah.
Yes.
We've got so many unanswered questions about what happened in Peru.
It sounds like it. It was.
Look, the best report I have is something about. It's a long story. I haven't got time to go into it now, but apparently the guy that we funded seems to have been a little bit more unreliable than we thought. Has went off at the deep end and was found dead in a hotel in some place called Puno in the highlands of Peru.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, if Professor Butler was involved, I mean, I wouldn't say we were friends.
Everyone
we knew each
else
other in
seems to
passing.
resurfaced and then scattered and don't seem to be wanting to. Yeah, I've also been telegramming New York to try and get in touch, and Miskatonic and stuff to try and get in touch with Butler, and it's.
I mean, I had planned on calling in to check on my assistants. I sent them back to Miskatonic after I left Scotland. I can probably place a call at some point.
That would be excellent. Honestly, you are a lifesaver.
It's my pleasure.
Right. Well, I honestly, this is not a lie. I would love to stay and chat more, but I do have a meeting with someone from the government about import-export licenses. It's really boring, but I do have to go.
No, of course. I just happened upon this and wanted to make sure while it was still fresh.
Yes. Well, speak soon.
No, of course. Yes. I'll set up I'll try and get the rest of the society and set up an appointment. All right. Well, pleasure as always, Mr. Gavigan.
As always. And as Roger leaves the Penhew Foundation, we go back to Martin, who has gone back to his house to have a little chat with his brother's wife, Agatha Marsh, who you don't know very well. I think she, if I recall rightly, married your brother during either shortly before you disappeared?
Yeah, it was beforehand, yeah. A few years before.
A couple of years before you disappeared. But yeah, you don't know her all that well. But she's easy to find. You know where she lives.
True.
She's probably doing some embroidery.
Good morning, Agatha. How are you today?
Very well. Martin, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I feel I owe you an apology. I've not been in touch with yourself or my brother for quite some time, and
Well, we know we Robert and I
Since
understand you went through a difficult time,
yeah,
and it's going to take you some time to get in, to recover and integrate back into society. But we understand and take all the time you need
oh,
to
yeah.
get everything
Well,
straight.
I'm trying to help take the workload off Robert because he has been working quite well. I feel too hard personally, but hadn't really been involved with the import-export side of things before. Before.
Oh,
But,
those words! If I never have to hear the words import-export again, I'll be a happy woman.
But we'll say trade. But he'd mentioned someone he was going to introduce me to. I'm not sure if it'd help if I were to try and help a bit more with that side of the business rather than the engineering side and manufacturing that I have been. The name you mentioned was
Oh,
a
do you know me? I
gentleman.
don't really get involved in the business side of things. I've got the
Ernest
children to look
Whitfield.
after and everything.
It's a gentleman he was going to introduce me to called Ernest Whitfield.
I don't know. As I said, I don't really do the
You got
business side of
involved in it
things.
at all? No.
No. I've got the children to look after, the household to manage.
That's true. Keep him
so-
busy.
Yeah, I'm really thankful of it. Honestly, you men deal with the business things. I'll keep things good at home, and that's
Okay.
happy to keep it that way. Honestly, you hear some women these days wanting to get into business and management and dealing with their own money. I couldn't imagine it. It sounds awful.
Yeah. But anyway, I just thought I'd mention it. I'm going to try and help Robert have a bit of time free to relax. But anyway, sorry to have bothered you.
Oh no, not at all. I said just doing some. She holds it like a little sampler she's making with like.
That's looking good.
Home is where the heart is. I was trying to think what is the 1920s equivalent of having a live, laugh, love. right.
Yeah. I've tried doing a little bit of art myself. I used to do a lot of sketching back in the day to help relax. I haven't done any in quite some time. I have to go into that again. But it's nice anyway to speak to you.
Oh, goodness, is that the time? Puts down it. Better go see how the children are doing. But anyway, nice talking, Martin, as ever.
It was nice.
Oh, goodbye.
Right. And I shall make my leave as she makes her leave.
She heads off upstairs. And so, unless there is anything else anyone wants to confer over or prepare, I think
I
that
did
is.
want to
Yes?
mention what I'd learned
think-
from Francis about the break-ins in Knightsbridge and Belgravia, that area. I mean, it's not that far south of us, so
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to him about that.
You have a brief moment to confer before heading out that night to the warehouse. If there's anything you want to exchange notes on, now is your chance.
Roger will hand the letter to Basil. Mr. Bloomsworth, I have a message from one Kinnery. He has some questions about the expedition in Peru, but granted, this is the sour part. Now for the sweet. I know you all had mentioned wanting to check out the Pinhue Foundation and maybe speak with someone. I believe I might be able to set up an appointment to meet with Mr. Gavigan.
That'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be happy to meet with them. But we'll have to sit down and try to figure out how much we want to tell them. Roger,
yes.
You are a member of the society now, correct?
As far as I'm aware, yeah.
That means your allegiance is to us.
You all say, well, Nigel, Martin, and Avery saved me during that
I know.
Scottish
I'm only going to
expedition.
bring it up once.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to say your allegiance is to us.
I didn't think that was in question, but
It's
yes.
not. I just have to say it. I just have to say
Okay.
it the one time.
Okay.
That way, we're all on board. Kinnery, I will talk with Kinnery because it seems like if I step foot in that building, it'll be impossible to avoid him. Could we schedule a meeting for like a week out? One, because if everything goes awry and we all die, I'd rather not spend some of my last waking moments talking to this terrible Kinnery fellow.
That's
I
fair.
think you understand. Two, uh, I really don't want to do it. I'm just kind of like shirking the duty until the last possible second. I'm going to be completely honest with you. So I will have James.
Sorry. Yes, sir.
James, here is this letter from this terrible man. Could you write him a letter on my behalf saying that I will meet him in approximately 7 to 10 days, business days? It cannot be any more accurate than that due to time constraints, and then I will be forced to drop by at my earliest convenience. Basically, it's the classic "fuck you, yeah, I'll talk to you, but on my own terms" letter. But write it nicer than that, please.
Yes, yes. Would you like me to address it to the secretary or He says he's
Use your
writing on
best
behalf
judgment.
of a Mr. Gavigan.
It's to Kinnery. I'm sure
Okay, I'll
you
write it.
heard us.
I have heard some mention of that name. Yes.
Yes.
I will.
And a
I will write accordingly.
Gaffigan.
Galabalooza. Yeah, I'll talk with him as well.
Actually, he was curious to meet all of us. I mean, I'd be happy to be the intermediary and bring us all in.
I'll just bring everybody with me and not tell them, because fuck them. Show of force. But they don't. James, specifically, do not put that in the letter.
I will
know it
not put
wasn't
that
your
in the
fault.
letter, sir.
I know.
I have been in this. I have been around a while. So.
Well, yes, but it was the police chief thing where I told you to put that in the letter in that moment because I was really mad, and then you said, "Basil,
But you said, James, put that in the letter. Put that in the letter. I'm telling you explicitly to put that in the letter.
Put that in the letter.
Put it in the letter.
I know, and you were right. I should not have told the police chief that his wife was so flexible that it defied human physics.
I tried to praise it politely. There's some things that are really hard to praise politely.
Well, she was well trimmed. Anyway, yeah, we'll be fine. So we'll just go ahead and we'll write that. Nigel, I was a sick man and you left me alone.
So was that the case of the flexible woman?
Yes.
I don't think I want to know that, to be honest.
I mean, she was a snake person. Sorry to spoil the end of it, but there was no other reason.
She was. Hydration is important, and I need therapy. Anyway, James, write the letter. Send it tomorrow because fuck Kinnery. Am I right, Roger?
Hell yes.
Hell yeah. Send it tomorrow at the last second.
Yeah. And am I right in thinking you're heading out late tonight? Should I have some supper waiting for you if you return? And at what point, if you don't return, should I send someone to look for your body, sir?
I love the optimism. If we're not back in 3 days, send somebody to look for our bodies. For supper, we would like scones and lots of whiskey.
Then I shall see you on your return.
Thank you.
Hopefully, but definitely 14 years is the outer bounds on waiting.
James, if something happens to me and he comes back, you may feel free to shoot him at any time.
Well, wait a second.
I wouldn't dream of it. See you later.
Thank you.
Feel free to.
Thank you, James.
And so,
Thank you, James.
as preparations are made to head out to the warehouse and confront, or join, or make friends with, or bargain with, or I honestly don't know what you're planning to do when you get there. Do something with
Don't think we
the
know
fish
either.
cults of East London. That is going to be where we go to break. See you in 10 minutes' time. Mind the gap. And so, night falls over London. Over all of London, but more specifically over the East End of London, where the Thames laps against the brick embankments. There's a few boats making their way up and down beneath the bridges, and sort of into the docks. It's quieter than it is by day, but it's still not empty around here. And close to the edge of the river stands one of these warehouses just off the corner of St. Catherine's Docks. A solidly built brick building, sort of metal framing. It's got 2 doors as far as you can see. No, 3 doors probably, because it's got big warehouse doors at one end open to bring things in and out. There is a door on the downstairs around the corner. And there is also a set of stairs leading up to a door that enters onto the upper floor of this warehouse. So, And
Peeper.
yes,
Did I happen to see which door people were entering in? The cloaked
people
figures?
seem to be going in through the downstairs small door.
Okay.
It seems to be where the people were arriving and entering from, as you saw in your vision. And as you, well, it's up to you how you want to be approaching this. Whether you want to be approaching this all together, whether you want to just rock up to the door, or whether you have a more elaborate plan here.
We're just gonna roll on up.
Hmm.
And I reminded everybody, no weapons other than your knife.
Roger will pat the knife hidden in his shirt sleeve.
And I'm going to ask it now. Are any of you ignoring Basil's instruction there?
Oh, I think Martin's only weapon will be his walking stick,
Okay.
not the gun
Specifically,
one,
that was going to be my question. Is that your gun cane or not?
or his sword cane. But
Or his sword
no.
cane? Is this just a cane?
This is a cane.
Well, you own a cane that's not also a weapon?
Well, yeah. It could be used as a heavy club. Well, it could be used as a club.
It can indeed. I just wanted to,
The shillelagh cane.
this is the first time it's come up that you have a cane that is not in fact a secret gun.
I need to
It
invent
does.
another version of a cane that's also a weapon.
He just needs to update his wardrobe because it doesn't quite match. It matches his formal wear for like theatre or opera and that sort of thing, but doesn't quite match the colours of his current wardrobe. So he needs a new one.
Okay, so as you arrive, you can see people are starting to filter into. People are kind of sidling up to this warehouse, some with their coats pulled up, like rummaging around in their bag, and like some of them before they go in, like pulling on a cloak before they like knock on the door of this warehouse and are being ushered in. Some of them are arriving in normal clothes, but there appears to be like a system of knock on the door. You weren't given any sort of password or entrance code, I don't think.
We were just told to walk up and come on in at the right time.
Yeah. So yeah, who's taking the lead in approaching this warehouse?
I'll be right behind Basil.
I'm just gonna walk up to the front door and let myself in.
Okay, so as you arrive at the door, he goes, who goes there?
Oh, it's your special guest, Basil with his
The
friends.
guy who, like, you actually would recognize the voice. Like, he's wearing now like a bit of a hood pulled forward and one of the over his face, but you
You
recognize
met
the
me
voice
the other day.
as one of the heavies that you met outside this warehouse the other day. He like peers at you, leans over to the other guy who you
Come on, I'm
of course,
so
you
ugly.
recognize
There's
is
no way
also
you
the
can
other
forget
guy.
this face.
And the boss did say to let him in. But there's like 5 of them.
He told me I could bring everybody from my organization.
One moment, and he heads up inside the warehouse. There's a pause as you wait. You can hear movement from inside. It sounds like people like shuffling things around, moving aside wooden objects, perhaps. And then the guy comes back. All right, in you come. But sorry, gonna have to, check you're not bringing anything you shouldn't. No cameras, no guns.
The fuck is a camera? I wink at him.
No, what a camera.
I'm
It's
fucking.
1922. Not like 1822.
Oh,
Holy
that's
shit.
okay.
Get with the times.
I
Is there
don't
no
have a camera
smoking
in my
policy?
tools, I think. So yeah, we should be good.
And he pats you down. Like, in you go. In you go. No. Good. Yeah, in you go. Keep on going. And he waves you all on into the warehouse, which Roger would be familiar to you. As he waves you onto this big, cavernous space. There's quite a lot of people milling around. Some of them appear to be engaged in lifting off essentially wooden planking boards off this central essentially pool that's in the center of the warehouse. Others seem to be just kind of chatting. It gives you the atmosphere of sort of, I guess. I mean, it's a warehouse. It's dark. It's the middle of the night, and people are wearing cloaks and like masks. But somehow the atmosphere is very much that of like just before the Sunday service, people catching up on how the week's been going and sort of killing some time before things get going.
Like one of the social clubs, basically, and just chit chat.
Yes.
Do I recognise anyone? You said there's a number in normal clothes as well. Do I recognise anyone? I'm involved with a lot of unusual societies in London.
The people in normal clothes seem to be coming in and like essentially like getting cloaks and masks out of bags. Make me
Or
a
would I recognise a voice or something? Perhaps would you go for that instead?
make me a look roll or a listen roll. Make me a listen roll if you're trying to listen out for voices.
And while he's doing that, could I also try listening just to see if I can hear what the conversations are, the sort of things people are listening or talking about?
Yeah. Give me a listen roll, Nigel. Yeah. Martin, you're not recognizing any of the voices. You recognize that a lot of the accents, despite the Keeper's portrayal, sound quite sort of East London accents. These sound like mostly sort of dock workers, like a few sort of Southern English accents that are not London accents, but yeah. Not the kind of people that you'd probably be in the circles with, Martin.
No, but it sounds like vast majority of people from the local area or industries.
Nigel,
I will spend the 9 luck with that.
yeah, you catch the conversation. From what you can gather of the conversation, these people are mostly engaged in working in like shipping, shipbuilding, all very much river and maritime associated trades. Like some of these people seem to be sailors who have recently come back to London after they've been around for a bit. Like, oh, you're back. How did the voyage, your last voyage go? How's business on the river? There's a very heavy emphasis on these people work on the sea or with the sea.
Okay.
But nothing I don't think would leap out to you as specifically interesting.
Okay. Nothing cult related about fish people.
Nothing cult related. But you do also hear, faintly out of the corner of your eye, coming from underneath the gantry at the far end, you hear
Okay, that's not good. If I look that way, do I see anything?
You can see the stacked sort of crates and boxes, and somewhere from behind there seems to be the sound of someone who does not seem as happy to be here as everyone else.
Okay.
Keeper, can I do a spot hidden and look for traps or anything that they might be hiding that they could use to hurt us, maybe?
Yes, you can give me. I think that's the first time in the Call of Cthulhu game. You can look for traps.
I was going to ask for
Trap.
spot hidden as well, but more so people looking or watching us.
Yeah. Give me a spot hidden or a psychology on that.
Okay. I'm going spot hidden.
Ooh.
Okay. Basil, there's not really traps as such, you can tell, as they seem to be counting people in. Like, they move to, like, bar the door. You can see the main doors and the entrance are barred. There are a couple of people, like, standing almost guard at the foot of the staircase leading up to the upper gantry. Like, most of the people are milling around, but there are a couple. I can't actually move things on this beautiful emblematic map. Like, standing guard at the foot of this staircase, just as though they're stopping people from coming up. Most of the people are milling around, sort of opening up this pool area. But yeah, no traps as such. No traps.
When Basil seems to be unoccupied for a moment, I nudge him and say,
Yeah, I was going to answer Roger's role first.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. People aren't, like, watching you specifically. There's more about, like, I said, you can't see people's faces, but you can tell people are, like, looking aside where it's like, new people? Like, people, like, there's, like, People are
General
definitely
curiosity.
watching you with general curiosity, not with the
Okay.
attention that you'd expect from like they've been told to watch you, but more like you're not unobserved.
Okay, that's what I was looking for, just to see if
Yeah.
people were curious or if we were being watched. Okay.
Yeah, now back to you.
Sorry about that. When Basil's not obviously occupied, I'm just nudge him and say, "Hey, sounds like there's that victim that Roger talked about is over behind that pile of chests. I just heard him."
Okay, I'll go check it out. Thank you.
If I go check it out, what do you mean? Are you just strolling over?
I'll just go stroll over.
As you
I don't
stroll
s-
over to that corner, one of the sort of cloaked figures watching the foot of the stairs turns to track your movement.
I'll wave up at him.
They're like at the foot of the stairs. They put, what are you doing?
Oh, how many feet do I need to like shout for him to hear me, or?
No, like I
Okay.
mean, you can't whisper, but you have to talk fairly. You can talk fairly normally. He sort of peels
Oh.
over from the foot of the stairs to get a bit closer to you.
Hey, I'm just walking around because I might have business here. Just checking
Keep
out
back to the
everything.
other end. This ends with preparations for the ceremony. Should be starting soon.
Okay. I'm gonna pause for a moment, and then I'm gonna try to make a persuade roll. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Let me just, walk around. And I would say something like, is it really that big of a deal if I just take a couple steps around and just
Okay, this is
look
going to be
about?
hard, but yeah, make the roll.
Yeah. Keeper, this wouldn't happen to be the same guard who got scolded for letting people do stuff that they weren't supposed to. the
No,
other night.
those were the two on the entrance that you
I
ran into. Yeah,
Figured.
That
I
was,
was hoping.
that was I think Sydney and Oscar. I think were their names.
Yeah, they got yelled at.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here. Or would it be fast talk or persuade?
Your choice. Either one will be hard.
Okay. Let's see here. We'll go persuade. Hard success.
All right, we just don't touch anything.
I won't
The
touch
boss will
it, just-
the boss will not be pleased if anything's messed up. You know, things.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
And yeah, you see this area now. You're sort of under this upper gantry. There's actually some sort of crates and boxes and barrels stacked, and you can see that tucked up, sort of behind these stacks in this corner of the warehouse, is a man who has his hands tied behind his back, a gag shoved in his mouth, his legs like tied at the knees and tied at the ankles with like bits of rope. And as you come around the corner, he sort of looks up at you like,
Do I, by any chance, have any way of recognizing him?
You make me make me an education roll. This is based on your trade and your business as a private detective. Yes, you recognize this guy. He is a news reporter.
Is he a?
His name
evil
is,
news reporter.
Pardon?
Does he happen to be evil?
His name is Owen. Owen Trevelyan. He works for a small independent news outlet called The Scoop that reports on everything and anything, including some things that are dubiously sourced, like, sightings of a ghost. It's actually, The Scoop is one of the ones where you've got a lot of leads as a society from. Some of them have been false leads, a couple have been real leads, in terms of Lucy, cutting out clippings and, prompting investigations. As far as you know, they're not not evil, they're just enthusiastic. In fact, an old society member did used to work for them way back when they were just starting out.
Okay. Did I see Ernest anywhere?
As I said, apart from you guys, everyone else here is now like cloaked up and masked. You do not see Ernest.
Did
Can
we
I do a
actually have
listen
cloaks
check?
that we could put on?
Yes, actually, as you were having some guys going, like, hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I was meant to give you these: cloak, mask, mask. Sorry, you two, there, bless. Cloaks and masks,
walk
cloaks and
over
masks,
and get
cloaks and
my-
masks.
Hey,
Yes.
I ask him, hey, do you know where Ernest is? I need to have a quick word with him.
The boss will be here at midnight.
Will I have
Can I-
time to talk to him real quick? Oh, sorry.
You have to talk to him after.
Oh.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna do a
was gonna
listen
ask-
check to try to.
Can I see the gantry that I'm assuming was Ernest, the person who rang the bell where they came out from?
Yeah, you can see that this is just one end. It's like this raised. I don't know if gantry is the correct word. Maybe mezzanine.
I couldn't remember the word. Yeah.
But like this
Raised area.
raised
an-
platform, which
Yep.
underneath it has where they're keeping their friendly journalist, and on top of it is where you saw whoever rang the bell and kicked things off up here.
Roger will lean in to Basil and just kind of whisper, pointing out the raised area. I don't know if that's your Ernest, but that's where the bell ringer came from. If that helps.
Hey, thanks. I
No
know
problem.
who's tied up.
Wait.
And I'm whispering this keeper. I just don't want to,
Yeah,
That's
same.
a random newspaper schmuck. I was gonna ask Ernest if we could keep him around because it's useful to have people in the press, and if we could just go find somebody evil and sacrifice them instead. I could definitely convince word schmuck over there to do what the fuck he's supposed to.
I mean, it sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I feel like there's a way to make this moral and decent and useful.
I'm
I just gotta
okay
find 'em.
with this.
I just gotta find, because there's all kinds of terrible people I'm fine with killing. I've killed a ton of people. I'll probably kill a ton more. How you know
I
I'm a
did the
good
same
man.
in the war, so yeah.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
that.
exactly. Yeah, well, human life is cheap these days. I
Sad
need
but true.
everybody. If you could find the others and tell them to keep an eye out for Ernest, I gotta try to find a way to talk to him as he comes in.
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
And Roger will head off looking for the others.
The others, are you up to anything in particular, or just milling around?
It's been. I'd like to say social, but there's nobody he knows here, so it's just been nosy.
You can't really wait on introductions at a secret cult meeting.
I know.
Well, is there a rule about no fraternizing amongst the cult
You-
members?
You don't know. It doesn't seem to be. They seem
Oh,
to be
actually-
fraternizing all over the place.
I'll just wander up to the nearest people and just ask them how we're doing and say, "You two." Just asking if they just be sociable. Just trying to
Come here often.
exactly that sort of thing. I will actually use that line. Would you allow me a charm roll to see how well it goes?
Yeah, I think that's for a charm roll to see how well schmoozing with the cult goes.
That's a fail. That is.
No, I think
Manage.
what you get is you start to like talk to these people. Like, your accent and your mannerisms probably stand out as you are very clearly like
From London, London,
from
London.
upper class, as opposed to like the normal sort of working class people that seem to be part of this particular whatever's going on here. There's a certain wariness as you sort of open your mouth and start to talk. It's like, let him
yes.
in here.
Exactly.
Like,
Very much Queen's English.
Yeah.
So
Like
it
they
doesn't go that well.
exchange some sort of polite talk about bad weather we've
But-
been having. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but nothing major. I'll just.
Yeah, the traffic.
that's-
Yeah, I got delayed on the tube over in this awful traffic, on the.
Oh yeah, it's.
Yeah.
That's what, so he doesn't make any headway. He just
Not really, no.
just breaking the ice.
Avery himself is just walking around, not being the social person in the first place, looking around if there's anything like interesting mechanics, funny little pulley systems. Who knows? Anything that is not this.
Give me a spot hidden with a bonus die as you're looking around.
Sure. It's
regular.
just a regular success.
You can see there, I mean, this is a warehouse. There's all sorts of pulley mechanisms and sort of things involved here, designed originally to look like they were for moving goods around. I mean, the way they have of exposing this central pool is almost disappointingly low tech if it's just covered with wooden boards that they're now removing. You see this as a prime missed opportunity for some sort of lever mechanism.
Yeah. It'd be like a trapdoor and like.
Exactly. But what you see is there appears to be part of sort of the like winch and hoist system in the ceiling moving goods seems designed now to be able to swing out over this pool area, and you can see a lot of the machinery of this warehouse is in disrepair, hasn't been used, has been scavenged for parts. But there's this one central winch that looks like it's definitely still in use, with new ropes, new hooks, and looks like it'd be designed for swinging out and lowering and raising things above this central pool.
I see.
And it's currently swinging towards the gantry end, sort of ready to be loaded.
The rest of the machinery, is that accessible, or would I need to get to the gantry?
I think you'd have to get up to the gantry to access this, or up into the ceiling beams of this place.
I mean, Avery is just walking about there and definitely looking more interested about the mechanics of the whole thing. Maybe he's gonna look at a couple of the broken down bits, but constantly thinking on how he might get to that mechanical stuff up there without people being annoyed with him.
Midnight is approaching. So yeah,
They-
but Basil, you're able to find the others. I think you said, was it Roger? One of you was looking for the others.
Roger.
Yeah,
Roger.
Roger. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Roger.
was-
Sorry. Yeah.
They removed the boards, so can we look down and see if there's
Yeah.
anything in the water to?
You look down. It seems to be this this pool of water. As you peer down to it, it definitely looks like there is some, like it's being filled from somewhere below. Like it looks like you suspect. You look down and it's not well lit in here, but you can see there appears to be some like dark arched entrance beneath the surface of the water. You suspect that this is filling directly from the river.
Okay.
Like they're not having to come over here with buckets.
Right.
There's an access to the river.
Right. Okay. And I can't see the entrance though, can I?
You can see it beneath the surface. You can see this
Did-
brick arch.
Does it look like it's big enough for fish people to make an entrance and exit?
Oh yeah. A person could fit
Okay.
through there easily.
Okay.
Yeah. Midnight is nearing.
I guess Roger walks up on Nigel, looking up at the pool, being the last one that he found.
Down at the pool.
Did I say up? Sorry, down. Yeah. Find anything interesting?
Just the exit out to the river. I mean, it's big enough for someone to come in and out of.
Oh,
I mean, I don't see
Okay.
anything moving in the water at the moment.
that's good. I imagine. I'm just passing on the message to everyone. Be on the lookout for Ernest. You seem to be pretty focused at the pool, so
Yeah. Well, did Basil tell you that there's a guy back there behind the boxes?
yes, yeah. He seemed actually, and I'll speak up so the mic picks me up, but I'm whispering. Yeah, he seemed actually intent on trying to save him and convince this Ernest person to replace him with someone Basil deems as bad.
Okay.
I've never. It's some reporter I've never heard of. So
Okay. I mean, my relief was that at least it's not one of us.
yeah. Given I couldn't see who the voice crying for help was, that was my concern. I mean, worst comes to worst, at least it's not us being, I'm guessing, dumped down there. So you've seen these fish people, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do they look like? I'm just preparing in case.
Well, they look like normal people when their mask is up.
Oh, so normal, nothing
But
fishy
they-
about that.
So to speak.
Yeah.
You know, when Keeper, when we saw them down in the water at the asylum, could we? How different were they from totally perfectly normal people,
The ones
human
you
people?
saw were pretty different. Like, they were clearly amphibious creatures. Their eyes were wrong. Their faces were different. There were sort of gills and flaps and things that humans should not have.
Okay. And I'll
So yeah,
I'll explain that.
humanoid, but clearly not human.
Oh.
But you would have read and known in the society's text that there's an in-between layer between. I mean, also you met
Mhm.
Eleanor and her brother, who were very much looking like human people, apart from slightly bulgy eyes. And, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a little less frightening. Okay.
You hear footsteps and a door opening up on the gantry above. You see there seems to be movement up on the upper level now. And unless you're doing anything, you see a figure step forward to the front of the gantry. There's a couple of other figures in the back behind them, but this cloaked and masked figure steps up to the edge of the upper gantry and raises their hand, and you see they're holding a bell. Ding! The bell rings out through the warehouse, and all the conversations fall away. And around, people start sort of shuffling and moving towards the edge of the pool, like sort of to line up and sort of stand along the edge of this pool. What are you doing?
I'm gonna
Are you
raise my
following the
hand.
crowd, or are you doing something else?
I'm gonna raise my hand, and I'm gonna try to make a persuade roll and be super charming and funny. And I'm gonna say, "Hey, no one explained. We're the newbies. No one explained to us how this works. I I am well." And I point up to the person who's so very clearly earnest. I know that you kind of know who I am, and vice versa. But I had a question. Uh, as it turns out, that guy that's about to be part of this joyous thing, I kind of know him, and he could be really useful to all of us. Could I just go grab someone who's like really bad and evil, like an enemy to all of us, and then have them swap out? Because I can guarantee that he's gonna act right from now on. And can I
At a
make
penalty die, give me a persuade, charm, or fast talk roll here.
Okay. With a penalty.
With a penalty.
Okay. For how much luck would I need to spend?
You rolled a 96. You need a 75 to make that a success, which would be 21 points of luck.
I'm gonna spend the 21 points of luck. And then go down to 10 points of luck.
The figure on the gantry speaks. And the voice that emerges from the mask is muffled by the mask, but is very clearly not Ernest Whitfield.
Oh, fuck! I would never have guessed that in my life.
A sacrifice must be made. And it must be made tonight.
Can you give me a time window?
If you wish for this not to be the one that we have provided, then we will gladly accept your volunteering.
No, I could just go grab somebody like really evil and terrible in like 20
You
minutes.
have them to hand so swiftly. Martin, you recognize this voice.
I was just going to ask, yes. Not Agatha by any
This is
chance.
Agatha Marsh.
Yes.
Can I get like 20 minutes to go grab someone evil?
No.
Like, damn. No one told
Someone
me-
here must be the offering. If you wish to volunteer in the stead of that which we have prepared, you may do. Or any of your companions may be offered instead. But an offering must be made.
Okay, hold
Father
on.
Dagon and Mother Hydra demand it.
I understand. I'm going to talk to your supervisor. Keeper, I am going to go ahead and cast... Oh God, I hope this works. It's also known contact...
Oh God, I
it's
hope this works. I don't.
it's also known as... The formal name that you gave me is Contact the Children of the Deep.
Okay.
Which I would like to cast that.
Your manager. Okay, so let me just give me 1 second as I just get out the. So
You can never
wish...
accuse me of being a boring player, Keeper.
So, I just want to note, we don't often use in Call of Cthulhu battle maps. I just want to know, where is everyone in this moment?
They're all
Are you
very far
around the
from-
edge of the pool?
Yeah.
They're all
Or
far
I-
from
yeah.
being safe.
Bear in
so
mind
the-
that everyone is wearing masks and cloaks, so until you speak out or do something, who is you and who is not you is not necessarily immediately obvious to them.
I think Martin would probably be hanging close to Avery,
Where's the mechanic
Which-
stuff?
which
That's
would be
where
near the
Avery would be.
mechanical stuff. That the closest
Yeah.
point we can be to that.
Any chance, since I also know
So
that
probably
that
over
spell,
here is nearest like the winch bit. Yeah. Like the hook for the winch would be the listeners at home, I am showing them where some things are. Yeah, the hook for the winch is over here, where the cross is.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just looking at contact.
Keeper, since I also know the spell, is there any way that I can assist Basil?
Let me just check what this takes. So contact spells are not instant.
How long does it take?
Oh, right, 1d6 plus 4 rounds.
1d6 plus 4 rounds of chanting.
Okay.
You would know that this is essentially a ceremony of calling. You can begin this, but it's going to take time to complete this. Do you still wish to do this?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna ask them directly because I know that spell, and they like me. We know them from Brighton.
Okay. This
We
will
helped
cost
out with
you
the. Oh, go ahead,
1d3
sorry.
sanity and 3 magic points, and you will have to essentially keep this up for 1d6 plus 4 rounds.
Okay, 1 second. I
will
almost-
say, if multiple of you are doing this,
Do I know that one?
I don't know that
I
one.
will
know
say
other
I will
contact
allow
spells.
the reducing of the time if multiple of you are doing the spell at once, essentially.
Okay.
So 4 rounds and 3 sanity points.
7 rounds.
Or seven. Sorry, my bad.
7 rounds. But I will allow, if Nigel is doing this too, I will essentially reduce this. I'll, off the top of my head, come up with some maths that makes sense on how this reduces this.
Okay.
But, are you, I think, halving it if 2 of you are working on it? I think. Sounds fair. Are you also contributing to this, Nigel?
Yes.
Okay, so you start to chant, start to call upon the deep ones, call upon the children of the ocean, the children of the dark places and the deep places beneath the depths of the waves. Nigel, that will also be 1d3 sanity you will be losing
Okay.
if you do this, and 3 points of sanity. And your sanity is very precious indeed.
It is. But
You only lose 1. And it is one. So you two begin to chant this. You begin to call upon the deep ones. As Nigel and Basil begin to chant, what are Roger, Martin, and Avery doing?
Roger will. Roger will call out to the. Roger will call out to the person who rang the bell, Agatha. Although he doesn't know that. I guess he hears Nigel and Basil chanting this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you probably kept track of which of the masked cloaked people are Nigel and Basil,
Yeah.
but yeah, definitely
Yeah,
two
Roger
people who
would
have started chanting, I call upon the depths of the dark.
We stick out.
Yeah, knowing that he knows other contact spells, he might have an inkling what's going on. So he'll call out to, just for sake of argument, Agatha, does it have to be a volunteer? Or can someone be voluntold as a sacrifice?
You hear
Already got that.
from the captive in the corner.
I guess so.
Blood is blood. An offering is an offering.
Is there anyone standing near Roger?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of people. They're all standing around the edge of this pool.
Okay. And you need blood?
Yes.
Roger will grab the nearest person, pull out his dagger. He would have come at him from behind, pull out his dagger, and as quick as possible, try and slice it across their throat and push him into the pool.
Give me a fighting brawl with a bonus die, but this is still contested by them.
Oh, without a doubt, this probably won't go well. You know what? What is that? 11 points?
It'll still take 11 points of luck to make this a success. I will say that they have a success. So, if you make a success, you beat their success. If you don't make a success, well, someone's going in the water.
Yeah, no, I'm spending the 11 points of luck here. Let me do some math. That is 25. Okay, I'm spending the 11 points.
So you slice the knife across and push the pool. There's a splash as one of the gathered cultists falls into the water.
Yeah, I will say it's that knife, if that matters.
Yes, no, that is noted.
Okay.
As you slice across, they're not dead. They're kicking and struggling in the water in this dimly lit warehouse.
Yeah.
And
Roger.
Yeah.
Sorry. Roger will look down. Congratulations, you just got promoted. And he'll look back up.
So
You're welcome.
chaos is descending, like chanting is happening. Someone's been chucked into the water. Avery and Martin, what are you doing?
Looking rather confused at Avery, like I suspect it's the same.
I was about to go and use the chanting as like a distraction to get my way to like the mechanical bits here.
I think that we'll go for it. I mean, there is a distraction. Go.
People are very distracted.
Yeah, I think so, right?
I'm going to be watching what Agatha's up to. It was Agatha all along.
I mean, we didn't know, we just knew.
You named her.
We knew the second she was named. Yeah, I'll try to not be seen during that.
Okay, you're trying to sneak to the machinery?
Through to the machinery so I can go and get like maybe start sabotaging stuff over there, or
I think
maybe
we
utilize it
arranged
some
so
way.
we were close to it anyway.
Yeah,
well,
you can
closest
give me
to
a
it.
stealth roll with a bonus if you're trying to like get over there without being noticed during all this chaos. As people are turning, like the nearest cloak figures are rounding on Roger, who has just done this, and they are going to attempt to grab hold of Roger, so stop him from stabbing anyone else. Roger, you can choose to either fight back or dodge out of the way. These two people are trying to grab you. The second one will be at disadvantage because you're outnumbered.
Oh.
Not disadvantage, penalty.
If people are trying to grab Roger, I'll probably try to start making my way from where Avery is towards that.
Yeah, I'll say this happening near enough. Are you trying to like tackle one of the people that's trying to tackle Roger? Or what are you trying to do here, Martin?
I'm trying to assist Roger to not be grabbed by him, basically.
Okay, so you can either you can essentially give him a bonus die, essentially to try and help him in wrestling these people off. So Roger, you have 2 assailants. The first one you have will be a bonus die. The second one is a straight roll. You can choose to either try and dodge this or fight back.
Oh, he's gonna dodge.
Give me 2 dodge rolls, 1 with bonus, 1 straight roll. As these 2 people are trying to grab you, trying to hold you still to stop you slicing anyone or pushing anyone into the water.
Oh yeah. All right. Bonus die.
Yes.
And
Hard success on the first.
Yeah. Regular. Was that 4? I'm spending the 4 points.
Okay, you managed to evade both of them as they're trying to grab hold of you. So Martin's helping keeping these people off you. Nigel and Basil are chanting. Avery, you have made it over to this machinery. You're trying to just disable it. What are you trying to do here?
So we have this pulley system and the claw to get stuff around, right? You are muted, maybe?
Yeah, you can hook things onto this to move it around the warehouse.
Okay.
It's not like a claw. It's like just a hook.
Is there? I was thinking of sabotaging it, but I guess we are an open combat thingy anyway. So I'm trying to hook something heavy onto that thing, and just pull it up for now.
Okay, I'm going to say give me either an engineering or a mechanical repair roll here, because you don't have a mechanical do things as they're supposed to be working. Yeah, you can hook on a large heavy object in this. Alright. That's essentially 1 round. 1 round of chanting. But as we enter the second round, your actions seem to have caught them by surprise. There seems to be chaos here, but there are a lot of them. There is an entire room full of people here. And you see up on the balcony Agatha and whoever is 2 other people behind her. She looks across the room and she picks out over there. Basil. Basil is the one Basil started this. And as you are chanting to call the children of the deep, she says, I need a power roll from you, please, Basil.
Hard success.
She tried to do something and it did not work.
As she does that,
yeah,
I'm going to look up and I'm still chanting, but I have to hit her with the old patented, oh hell no nod, so she knows to never do that shit again. Keeper, she now owes me money as well. It's a very powerful spell I just cast.
Yeah, as she's doing that, what are the others doing? So, 2 more are going to close in on Roger and Martin. 2 of them are essentially going to try and grab Martin. Martin, you can either dodge or fight back. The first one will be a straight roll, the second one will be penalty. They're trying to restrain you, subdue you.
You said
going to be moved. Yes, sorry. Roger, what's that?
I'm just making sure there's 2 moving on Martin, 2 moving on Roger.
Yeah, 2 moving on Roger. I'm going to say 2 on Nigel and Basil as well. I don't seem to have noticed what Ava is up to. So I'm going to ask all of you essentially you cultists are closing in on you. You can choose what you want to do on this, to either try and be fighting back, to be dodging, but you are outnumbered, so the second one has a penalty for you.
Yeah, I think it'll be a straightforward fight and brawl roll. It's the best I got, really. So
yeah.
Straightforward roll for this.
So it's going to be fighting, brawl, or dodge to deal with this. Remember, if it's a tie, you win on a dodge. If it's a tie on a fighting brawl, you lose. So bear that in mind.
I think he's
Martin,
more likely
you're fighting
to try
back?
and dodge. I think Martin's more likely to try and dodge. He's not much of a fighter. So it would be two dodge rolls, basically.
Yeah, 2 dodge rolls, second one with the penalty, yeah.
Probably not good. No, it's a fumble.
Oh, no.
And a fail.
I'll say between a fumble and a failure, there is a splash. As you're trying to dodge out the way, your foot slips on the wet wooden boards beside this pool, and you are in the water, along with this kicking, wounded, bleeding man. But Martin, you are also in the water now. This cold, briny water. So as you land plunging in the water, as they descend, Nigel, they're closing on you, fighting back or dodging?
Dodging.
Okay, give me 2 dodge rolls. Second one at penalty. They've got you. They've grabbed hold of you. They're 2 guys are holding you. 2 of these cloaked figures.
Can I continue chanting?
You can continue chanting for the time being. Yes, you can still chant.
Okay.
Roger.
Yes.
Dodging or fighting back?
Okay, there's 2 people coming up. Question. Did I hear Agatha say those words?
Yes, you heard her say something. Yes.
Okay. And probably not. Given all he's studied so far, would he have recognized anything? Would any of those words sounded familiar?
What sounded a bit like Cthulhu?
Okay, yeah, that was the word that actually cued in his player. Okay. Question. Can I shout something while dodging?
This is your dodging, or this is not your actual turn yet. I'm going to get around to turns in a sec. This is resolving their actions currently. So essentially, you are dodging and fighting back. This is your response to what they're doing, essentially. I'm doing them all as one mass turn because otherwise...
Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
So in a moment, once we resolve their actions, I'm going to start, and this time I'll do it properly in Dex order. I will descend down you guys. This is essentially just, are you fighting back or dodging against what they're trying to do to you?
Oh, he's dodging.
Yeah.
He's definitely dodging. And it's just a straight roll?
Straight on the first, penalty on the second.
Okay. All right. Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah. How do I do a penalty?
It's roll with the purple die or just roll a second time? No.
Just roll a second? Okay. I'll just go ahead and do that. Okay.
Yeah, no, they've not got you. They've not got you. You're free. So,
Oh my God.
Martin's in the water, Nigel is held, Roger is free, Basil, dodging or fighting back?
Shit. I think I'm about to throw them bows. Because, my dodge is...
Back?
Technically better, I guess? Yeah, I guess I'm dodging. God, that feels so wrong.
Dodging is by far the safer option, just mechanically.
Yeah, okay, so the first one is a fail. I'll spend 3 points of luck.
I will say, before you spend that 3 points of luck, that you would need an extreme success to beat what I be rolled as their attack roll.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah.
The dice have
Basically,
spoken. I'm not
rolling
going
your luck, spending that luck is not going to help you. I rolled a 9 on my dice.
Okay, so does that just kind of play out
One
I'm
guy grabbed you. Yeah.
I'm like, oh damn, he's way better at this than I am.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep chanting and I'm gonna hit him with the neck shimmy fish people.
You can still roll the second guy. But yeah, one guy's grabbed hold. They've grabbed hold of you. They've got you.
All right, they're good. They're tag team luchadors and that fun. Okay.
So as we enter your guys' turns, Martin is in the water. There is also a wounded guy with a knife slash across his throat in the water. Nigel and Basil are both being held by 2 cultists each. Roger is currently free. Avery has hooked up a large heavy object to this winch system. Agatha is up on the gantry above. There's cultists all around the water. Avery, you have the highest dex. What are you doing?
So, question: how stable does this gantry look? Can I knock off a pillar below
It's a solidly built. This is. I mean, if you're wielding a heavy object, then maybe. But this is a sturdily built warehouse. This is not like a flimsy thing.
Okay,
this is a solidly part of the warehouse.
So there's no hope that I'm just gonna whack it below her. But what I can do is I can yeet this this heavy object on that thing to go through my friends and those cultists holding them, in the hopes to to get them off, because I intended to throw that at Agatha, but apparently my friends need my help right now, so I'm gonna chuck this heavy thing along its rail across
I will
the room.
say, unless you have a better, I'm trying to think what skill this is.
I have no clue.
I would say your choice of either, essentially this is engineering, this is either like
Engineering I'm fine with, yeah.
yeah, engineering or mechanical repair. I guess neither of them seems quite right, but unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think those are the best roles I can think of to try and essentially you're trying to like bowling pin over some cultists
Exactly.
that are holding your friends. Okay.
Exactly.
Give me a roll.
That would be a success.
Okay, a regular success. I am going to ask Basil and Nigel to both give me a luck roll with a bonus die. Luck is on your side, but this is still a risky situation. Okay, so good news, Avery. The good news is that your friends are no longer being grappled by cultists.
Great.
The bad news is that your friends and the cultists that were grappling them are now in the water.
I got
So-
all the cultists at once.
There's
Wait,
like
which ones are
now
the ones with
in
my friends?
this central pond we have about 5 cultists: Basil, Nigel, Martin, and the wounded guy.
I love this game. This is the best game ever. This game is so good.
At least there's not many
It's all, like,
cultists not in the pool now.
Struggling in the water. So yeah, if about 6 people total are in the water, there's about I think like 8 of them around the edge of the pool and the other 3 up on the gantry. There are a lot of cultists here.
For the record keeper, I'm still chanting.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not giving
yeah.
it up.
Yeah. You're in the water, you're chanting. Okay. Next up after Avery, Nigel, you're actually the next dexterous of the group. So this like large like bundle of like I don't know, this stacked up, I'm trying to think what goods they've got in here. Like just essentially a barrel attached to a winch just knocks you over like a bowling pin, knocks you through, and then you splashing into the cold, dark waters of the Thames in this pool. What would you like to do?
Well, I would like to continue chanting.
Okay,
I mean,
you're staying chanting.
Yes. And if I can, just kicking my way out of the main group of the cultists, if I can,
Yeah, you're gonna.
because they're more likely to be
I
worrying
am
about
going to
themselves.
ask you to give me a swim roll, please, Nigel.
Oh no, that's not good.
I would recommend that all of my players have a look how good they.
I sink like a rock.
It turns out that Nigel is not the best swimmer out of the London Esoteric Society.
Not at all.
You're not very good at treading water. You're also fully dressed. You're like you. You're struggling. Your chanting breaks off as you're struggling to like keep on the surface. You realize you're sinking beneath the surface of the water, down into the cold of the river. You can still keep mouthing the words of the chant, I think, underwater if you want. But yeah.
Yeah, I would like to try.
You are sinking. You're thinking you're not very good at swimming. For the reference of those who haven't seen Rob, he rolled a fumble. So, as Nigel begins to sink, we come to Roger and Basil. Any preference on who goes first out of the two of you? Roger is on the... Actually, Basil, you're in the water. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna keep chanting.
Keep
'Cause,
chanting?
How much longer, Keeper? Do I have an idea as to how much longer I need this? To keep up this
Essentially,
miracle?
about after this, it's about one more round that you need to keep this going.
I'm gonna keep chant. Keeper, is there a way that I can chant harder and speed this up? So hear me out.
I'm gonna say, first of all, give me a swim roll just to make sure you also don't fumble and sink to the bottom of this.
Okay, so Keeper. All right, no, hear me out.
No,
There's a lot
I
of.
want to swim roll first here, Basil. I want to see.
I know.
If you
I
succeed
know,
in this swim roll, there may be some options for improving your chanting options. But if you've got to also tread water whilst performing a ritual here.
Roger does have an idea to buy time just in case.
Keeper, can I push that luck or push that roll?
Oh no.
You can. I will say, if you fail this push roll, you are also going to start to sink like Nigel down to the bottom.
That's fine.
Okay. You can push this roll, yes?
What I'm going to do is I am going to grab the man who's bleeding, because I think he's probably the weakest target, okay? And then I'm going to hit him with the old, they call it the remix of the Titanic, where I'm going to try to use his body as a raft and hold him down under, right? And propel my old, what do you call that? Chest, upper torso area above the water.
Give me a swim roll with a bonus die and a sanity roll.
That is the greatest sentence I've ever heard in my fucking life. Sanity. I am surprised that killing a cultist bothers me, but I'll roll.
You lose 1 point of sanity as you got to drown this guy. It's using it as a stepping stone for your own
maybe
life.
that's how I get the bonus die. Okay.
Yeah.
And then swim. Come on, baby. I need it. Keeper, can I spend the 8 points of luck?
This is a bonus die, so you've got another roll.
Oh, that's right. So swim.
You might get better. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll spend the 8 points of luck.
8 points of luck. How much luck do you have now?
2.
Okay. Yeah, you're above the water. You push this guy down. Yeah, you have a chance. I'm gonna say, if you're trying to call upon the deeps faster and harder and put all of your knowledge into this, you can give me a Cthulhu Mythos roll here. Since you're trying to accelerate this process. No, you reach out, you call upon the deep, and no, you just need to push through. You just need to keep this chanting going. You just need to keep this going. Roger, not currently drowning.
No. He knowing the context spells that he knows, he would have a feeling that they're just trying to buy time. So, he would look up to Agatha, and knowing the one word that he did recognize her say, he's gonna make a big old gambit, and he's gonna shout part of a spell, which is known as Contact Cthulhu, and he's going to shout the words, Cthulhu Relia Wignagel Fatagan. You think they want that paltry sacrifice that you have tied up? Do you know who we are friends with? No, they would never accept that. This is the price you pay. And he'll point to the one Basil is currently riding and drowning.
I don't like the use of the word riding, but I'm gonna go with it.
Give me a fast talk or an intimidation roll with a bonus die.
Okay. Oh, dear baby Jesus, where is intimidation? Oh, there it is. That's better. Okay, hold on. Let me do some math.
So you, with a bonus die, you've got a 43. You need a 15 to succeed here. So.
Oh, fuck, I don't have enough.
You don't have enough luck. You don't have enough luck.
I don't.
She stands at the edge. I have faith. I have been faithful my whole life. call upon the gods. Let them sort the wheat from the chaff. Let us all be judged. Let's find out what they make of this. Yay, yay! I call upon you. I call upon you from the deeps. And she begins to chant, not the spell that Basil and Nigel are chanting.
Can I
She's not calling Cthulhu, but she's
Yep.
calling something.
try to quickly cast Dominate and tell her to shut up?
Ooh, I'm saying you have to wait till next turn. Like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, yeah. You did your thing. I'm afraid you're gonna have to
Yeah.
wait. Yeah.
Just double checking, yeah.
Yes. So, 60. Martin also in the water. I think a lot of people are in the water now.
I don't know. They just wanted to follow me. Okay. Yes, I'm in the water.
What would you like to do now you're in the water?
Not drowning is a good start. I'm going to see if I
A
can
swim
just.
roll is a good start. Yeah.
I was going to try and grab on the side of the. I'm assuming this will have like a lot of wooden beams anyway.
This is essentially like a pit in the middle of a warehouse. There isn't a safety exit ladder.
No.
This
I'll see if there's
cult
any
did
way I
not
can
did
try
not
and
put
grab
like
on
an
the
exit.
edge.
Yeah, give me a swim roll. Let's see
A
how
swim
this
roll,
goes.
anyway.
Yeah, swim roll.
That's a fail.
You're struggling. There, basically, it's not that you're drowning yet. It's more that there's a lot of people in this water. It's dark. It's chaotic.
Yeah.
People are kicking, struggling. Basil's drowning a guy. People are chanting. Nigel's under the water. And you can't make it to the edge. You can't make it to the edge.
Okay. I thought I was just slipped in the edge, but
This is all chaos in this cold,
it's okay.
wet. You're all in your clothes. This is not a good situation. Up on the gantry above, Agatha is chanting. She raises her hands up, cloak billowing. Yay, mother, father, come to us. Let us be judged for our actions and let them be judged for theirs. Kia flagen thran and thran dirachniath. As she chants, okay, most of you are already down in the water. Let's see, do they spot what? Two of them are turning their attention to Avery and going to try and grab a hold of him. Avery, you have the chance to either dodge or fight back against these two.
What, I helped you! I'm gonna try to dodge. I'm gonna dodge. I guess that's
Yeah.
the best chances
First
that I
one
have.
standard, second one at bonus. Yeah, you missed the
I
first
was going to suggest an alternative,
The
but
second one penalty, not bonus. Opposite, yeah.
Come on.
Big-
That is. Wait.
That
That's
is
11 points. I'm gonna spend that.
okay. You're still free, Roger. They're still trying to catch you, like chasing after you.
Okay.
I was gonna say most of them been knocked. Lots have been knocked in the water, but two of them are still coming after you, Roger, trying to grab a hold of you. One of you's going to try and grab you, dodge or fight back.
We're dodging.
Yeah.
Straight roll on this.
Straight roll on this one.
All right.
Hard success. The second one is slashing out with you with a knife. They've given up trying to grab hold of you. Like, this is the problem. You have a penalty, but it's fight or dodge.
Oh.
This is not being held. This is just damage. Better or worse, it's your choice.
Yeah. He's gonna dodge right now because that's surprising him.
Yeah, penalty, but yeah, dodge. Okay, that will be a failure, I believe.
Yeah. What would that
hang on.
if I spent luck? Is that the 88?
Yeah, you'd be working from the 88.
That takes me far down for luck. No.
Okay, 4 points of damage.
4 points. Okay.
4 points. This knife slashes across you.
This is the first time. That is the left number.
Believe for it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, first time I've taken damage. All right. Ow.
You dare defile our rights! As he slashes out at you up on the gantry above you. Agatha is chanting. But Avery, you are free. We're back round. We are on round 3 of this now.
Okay, so I'm going to try to yank on the apparatus to basically bring the barreling back in, hoping to aim for Agatha. Basically yeeting it in and hope that I get it high enough up so it crashes into her and stops her from chanting.
Okay. Give me a roll. Give me a roll.
A roll.
And she's going to have a chance to dodge this.
My engineer magic. Sure. Yeet.
Yeah. She's interrupted as this barrel hits her, sends her knocking back across the gantry. Her chanting is interrupted for the time being. She's tossed backwards, two sort of people running to her aid. You have knocked her backwards. That brings us to who did we do first? Nigel. You are underwater. You are down in the cold depths.
Okay, I'm going to try to continue chanting, but also I'm pulling the mask and cloak off to make it. I'm not bound, so I'm going to try to also push back up to the.
Yeah, I'm going to say give me another swim roll, and a success you can make the surface. If not, you're staying down here for a bit longer.
I just. Oh no! Do I? Oh, I do.
You have 26 points of luck.
I have 28, so yes, I will spend it.
You burst free of the surface. You don't have to start making constitution rolls against dying. You burst free of the surface, breathing and somehow still chanting.
Okay.
As you burst free of the surface, Basil, you're drowning a guy. You're chanting.
I am. Is this the round?
This will be the round. At the end of this round, it will be resolved that you're getting company.
All right, Keeper. This man, he's gonna keep getting drowned.
Yep.
And I'm gonna
say give me a fighting roll or a swim roll for your effectiveness of drowning your victim.
Can I have a bonus die since he's bleeding and drowning? He's weak.
Nah.
Okay.
He's still trying to get out of it. Yeah.
I get it. You
so
know
this will
what?
be fighting, brawl, or swim, depending on how you want to approach this.
I'm pretty sure it'd be fighting because I don't want to not drown.
I don't think any of you took swimming as your main stat.
No.
Up until now, it's never come up.
All right, fighting, brawl. Let's swing it. A 41.
The guy gasps a bit of a breath before he goes under. Like he's not drowning yet. He's still bleeding, but
I poked him in the eye.
He's not dead yet. He's not dead yet.
Ric Flair style. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna keep chanting.
You're chanting. You're wrestling with this guy in the water, legs kicking. I am gonna ask for another swim roll. Like, basically. I'm going to give you a bonus die here. You're not going to instantly start drowning unless you fumble. But this is, you're trying to do all of this whilst treading water. Yeah, you are fighting this guy. It's a stalemate. You're still chanting, but your head is barely above the water as you're chanting. Like, you're getting the words out. Like, but this is chaos. Your cigar is long gone.
Fish
Roger.
me.
Roger, what are you doing?
Okay. So I've got the two guards that I dodged. Well, the one that I dodged, the one that slashed me.
Yeah.
Am I able to see my friends in the pool?
Yeah, you can see your friends are in the pool. You can see Avery fiddling with some things. You see a barrel into Agatha. You can see your friends down in the pool struggling.
Okay, so Nigel's above water.
Yes.
Basil is still riding that one person.
Yeah, and Martin is doing fine.
Water.
Martin is treading water, I think.
Okay, so they're all fine. Okay, I couldn't.
None of them are
remember if anyone
drowning
was
actively yet.
Okay. And this only lasts. I'm reading my spells. Sorry.
That's fine.
Okay, I will look. I will hold my dagger, which is probably still dripping the blood of that one person. I will point it at the one cultist who had the knife. And do I have to? I can't remember. Do I have to look in their eyes?
You'll bleed for
No,
this.
I just have to.
You'll bleed for this sacrilege.
And I'll look at him or them. I don't want to assume. I'll cast
Him.
dominate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
him. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll cast dominate and tell him, you take that knife and you stick it in the heart of your friend over there.
Okay. Roll me the
Is it?
what's the sanity and the
one magic
magic
point, one sanity point.
yes, and roll me the power. I think
All right.
yours.
I'm just doing that right now.
Yeah.
Sanity is 41. Dang. And power. Okay. Do I get a bonus die for being badass with my
No.
bloody dagger? Damn it. Okay. Hey, I'll take it.
He turns and slashes his knife towards his friend. He's like, what the fuck? Sydney!
Sydney? Sydney, you
And he
turncoat.
slashes out as blood spills across the floors. And it's at that point that we go to Martin, because I remember there's still Martin. Martin, you're in the water.
I'm still in the water.
Roger is stabbing people. Basil is chanting. Nigel's above the water. What are you doing?
Seeing if there's no way to climb out of this pool, is there?
If you succeed on a swim roll, there is.
Okay.
Or,
I'll have to do
or
a
a
swim
hard
roll.
climb roll.
So if I succeed on a swim roll, I sort of get out at the edge of
Yeah,
the pool.
yeah. You can get out. You can make it
Well,
out.
Being that I can't climb and I can't swim, I'll go with the swim roll, I think. And that's a hard success.
You can haul yourself up, dripping and sodden, out of this pool.
I'll probably throw the... Well, actually, no, I'm not going to get rid of the cultist stuff because she doesn't know who I am yet because of the mask.
Okay, you're still wearing mask and cloak,
I'll keep the
sodden
mask on.
and dripping wet on the side of this pool. As at this point, those of you who are in the water, this is just Nigel and Basil at the moment. You feel something move in the darkness of the water beneath you. Something stirs in the cold depths. You realise that you and the thrashing cultists are no longer alone in this water. Something has come to join you. Or some things. You feel them swimming up from the dark depths around your feet. You feel the stir, the brush of a scaly limb against your legs, a tail against you. You realise you are not alone in here. Your spell is a success. You have called them. You have brought the deep ones to this place. I need both of you to make me a sanity roll, please.
Of course I did.
And both of you will be losing 5 points of sanity.
Okay.
That is 20% of my total sanity, Keeper.
Yes, it is. I would
You
like
hit-
both of you to roll me 1d10 as you are both entering a bout of madness here. Basil, do you have any pre-existing manias on your character sheet?
Keeper, give me one moment to check that.
Okay, as you check that, Nigel,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do.
is it what are your pre-existing manias and obsessions?
So there was the session where I became obsessed with the new time machine. There was the session where I developed a moderate fear. It was bordering on fire, but we decided that it didn't quite manifest to a full phobia of fire. And then there is my predisposition towards loving knowledge.
Okay, Time and knowledge. Time and knowledge will give you answers. So those obsessions rise to the fore. Knowledge and time. Your obsessions. But I think we're going to add another one to this list. And I'm going to ask you to roll me a D100 3 times just to see if it hits on anything good on the manias list.
Absolutely.
As I do this, Nigel, a
Yes.
red mist descends over your eyes. Panic, fear, violence, a bloodthirst rising up in you.
I was once very afraid of Basil.
Oh yeah, Basil is terrifying, but also pure violence has overtaken your soul.
Okay.
You rolled 6 twice? Okay, I need to look what 6 is, because there's clearly a sign that whatever 6 is
I wish it
calling
was
you.
6 3 times, because then we would have to take it.
Yeah. So yeah, Nigel, violence arises within your heart. Basil, your old obsessions rise to the fore, and along with it, a new, as yet undetermined obsession. The movement in the pool as one of these figures breaches the surface. The rest of you realize that you are not alone. The chanting that Basil and Nigel have been doing has come to the fore. As the deep ones appear amongst the cultists. You see the wounded cultist, and in fact, Basil, you feel this wounded cultist is pulled from your grip down into the cold depths, a welcomed sacrifice by those that have now come to join you. So those up on the surface, I think the first sign you see of their arrival is the disappearance of a couple of the drowning cultists in the pool, just yanked down into the darkness, and then the appearance, the movement of these non-human yet somehow humanoid beings. I need sanity rolls from the rest of you, please.
That's fair.
I'm not looking down there, so I'm fine, right?
Oh,
You can
God.
hear it. Not
That
looking at the
fits.
thing that's making the horrible, creepy noises does not solve it. Avery, you are actually fine.
This
That
fits.
is a success. Martin, as fits, Martin is somehow fine. You're out the pool. I think you're trying too busy. Like, whew, I'm out the pool. Unfortunately for Roger, you are not fine. You will also
No.
lose the 5 points of sanity that the
The
others
thing is,
lost.
Roger's not encountered fish people before the rest of us have.
No, I
Yeah,
think
this is his first time.
I'm trying to think what Roger has encountered before. He had dealings in the dream, sort of
Mm-hmm.
intermediary of the forest. You've touched
Yeah.
strange statues, and you've had visitations from the Lord of the Forest. This is the first time seeing an honest-to-God corporeal, non-human entity here in London, yanking people out of
Yeah.
the place. So is that more than
And-
20% of your daily sanity?
I guess it dropped me to that left number, 36.
In which case, yes. You also need
Okay.
to roll me 1d10.
Okay.
As
Yeah. Roger's just saying out loud, these don't look like the statues.
So, having now finally looked at my mania table, we have the obsession, intense desire to be within in open spaces, and obsession or devotion to an idol. Do either of those fit, Basil, or should we keep perusing the list?
To an idol. So they would both work. Open spaces kind of work because like my meaningful location are parks and ponds, and an idol.
Oh,
works
ponds. I think
because-
ponds are ruined now.
That's true. Oh, and then for the other one, because there are literal idols of fish people, and because you viewed the time machine as an idol, that also thematically
Yes.
works.
Your
So
obsession.
keep her
Like,
whichever you
I think
prefer.
the obsession. I think the idol. I think they have the answers. Those are the deep. They have the answers. The knowledge you seek. All this time, you've been seeking knowledge, and they have answers. And you realize the name rings through your mind. The name of the deeps that has these answers. Cthulhu. That is where your answers lie.
Can I have an obsession with Cthulhu then?
Yes.
I'm so sorry for Basil, but me, Mike, am so stoked to have a Cthulhu obsession.
I think you could almost say it calls to you.
Mm,
I
Uh,
answer, hello, Cthulhu. Hello.
Hello, is it real?
I gotta get Adele singing Cthulhu shit now.
Okay, a 7. Roger, you need to get out of here. An intense, absolute panic fills you, but unlike Nigel, yours is not a fight response. Yours is a flight response. You need to get the fuck out of this warehouse. It's full of horrible fish monsters and cultists. And
fuck
yeah,
this shit.
yeah,
Roger will start looking for the nearest window or door or anything.
yeah. There's a door. So as these entities come into being, as the cultists are now this is not the orderly way in which they intended this cult to go. Panic and terror has descended upon this place. This is not how it's meant to work. Chaos has descended. Avery, you're keeping it together surprisingly well. You've for now knocked Agatha out the side, but you can tell that things in general in this warehouse are not going well. What do you want to do?
is there? We don't have gaslighting anymore, do we? In this.
No, I think there's electrics in this warehouse.
Sure. Is there anything that looks particularly flammable? Because tradition.
I mean, there are some crates and boxes. I will say that there's a low flammability. It's quite a damp warehouse. This is not the most flammable of locations. There's some general wood and sacking that you think could catch fire, but there's not really stuff that is going to instantly go boom.
Okay. So looking around, there's no hope that I'm gonna be traditional and blow up the building that fish people cultists were in. So I'm gonna just try to get up to Madame Marsh.
Okay, so you're going to try and get up around on the gantry.
Yeah.
So you sort of up the staircase around onto the gantry. You see, two other cloaked figures sort of are helping up Agatha from where she's been knocked to the ground. They're kind of her mask has been knocked aside, her hair is astray. You hear one of them say to the other, "What are we doing? I don't know. Just get out of here. This is not how. No, we ran. And they look to be ready to get the fuck out of this situation. What are you doing, Avery?
I have my tools with me. I might
It's
just
just you and 3 guys. So you.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
So there's Agatha and 2 other people up here on this gantry.
Is the barrel construction still somewhere nearby?
The splintered barrel is against the wall, and there's a hook hanging in the air.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the hook, and I'm gonna try to use that and just tots on my way right into.
You're trying to swing.
It's gonna go horrifyingly wrong, but I wanna stop them from leaving.
Give me a dexterity roll here.
All right.
I think unless you have a better suggestion, I don't know, acrobatics is not actually a skill in Call of Cthulhu.
I mean, it's a success.
Okay, she does get a dodge roll. You slam into her. So essentially, you swing on this thing, you slam in, knock Agatha back down to the ground again. You are now up close with Agatha and the 2 people that were with her. That's where your situation is now, Avery. As we go back round to Nigel.
No. Yes, I'm feeling very angry.
Violence fills you. Blood.
Are there still cultists floating around in the water?
There's cultists in the water. There's fish people in the water. There's Basil in the water.
I will go against my first inclination to attack Basil because I'm afraid of him and I hate him. And I'll go for some of the cult people and just start yanking and ripping at them and pushing them towards the fish people.
Make me a fighting roll here to see how this is going for you.
Okay. No.
Not wholly effective. I'm also going to ask you to roll me a 1d10.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna be... Yeah, this might last a while. Okay. That was the duration of this bout of madness. Okay, so you're trying and struggling to fight fish people in the water. Yeah.
Not fighting the fish people, the cultists.
Oh, sorry, cultists. Sorry. It's just... I forgot to define the difference between fish people and fish cultists. I apologize. That was very insulting to both fish people and fish cultists. Yeah, you're fighting fish cultists in the water, wrestling and fighting and striking, and we go next to, I think Basil was next in that sort of order. Basil, you're also in the water. They have the answers. If you go with them, they will have the answers. You could let them take you with them. Or you could not. But they have answers. Answers to be found. You still have free will, but you know that fish people, they know so much. The deep ones can give you so
Since
much.
I cast a spell and they came there, would Basil believe that
You can
they
commune
could?
with them as well. You can also talk to them.
Okay. I'm gonna spend in my round. How many words or sentences can I get out?
A reasonable bit. Like, it's not specifically timed. I will essentially go, like, yeah, that's enough when it's... Yeah.
Will you kill her, please? And I point up to Agatha.
The nearest deep one turns its head and looks up to the gantry. She has been so good to us.
I will be
She
better.
is kin. You are not kin.
I helped at Brighton.
Give me a persuasion roll, please, Basil.
To persuade. I got 75. Give it to me, baby. Regular.
We will see. There will be a price to this bargain.
What is the cost?
We require kin. You will take a bride.
How old will she be? In my years?
Old enough.
Well, I just don't want to date like a 90-year-old. I don't know the aging thing.
And that's the point. Like, you don't have long to negotiate the terms. So it's like,
I then nod. I say, since I feel like
a bride
there's an
will
understanding.
be sent. A bride will be sent. And the fish people like turn to its friend and speaks in another tongue you do not understand.
Okay.
And I point up towards the gantry where you see Agatha is.
I go to shake their hand.
It holds out this wet, clammy, webbed hand.
As it does that, I make a notion for, hey, can you help me get up out of here?
You know what? It's gonna give you like a little boost.
Thank you.
Out of the pool.
Okay. All right.
We will be in touch.
I tell them the name of the pond that I go to. I have it written down somewhere on the character sheet.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. The fish people start to crawl up towards. You see, just starting to leave the pool and crawl upwards. Roger, you need to get out of here.
Yeah, before he gets a wife. Yeah, he will. He's looking for the nearest window, the nearest door.
There is a door. The door you came in is probably the nearest. This side door.
Okay, that is his point of
There's
egress.
like a bar on the inside, but you're on the inside.
Okay, yeah, that's his egress. He is beelining it straight to that. He's got his knife in hand. That's his goal. He's getting out of here. No one's standing in his way.
Okay, so yeah, you can toss people out. My desk lamp.
Oh.
Toss people out of the way and like fling the bar aside and start like, yeah, you get out. You fling the door open. The night air is cold and like doesn't smell of fish.
Smells of East End London.
Oh, it's
Smells
so
of fish,
beautiful.
It smells like fish and blood, and not just fish.
Yeah. I get. At this point, does Roger get his?
Roll me 1d10. Let's see how long
Okay.
you have to flee this for, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, because I wasn't sure if he had to keep going or not. Because I had a plan if he did D10.
No, you still need to keep going. You need
Alright.
to carry on booking it.
Yeah, he is booking it, and he's looking for the best place to hide.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. You booking it out of here. Martin, you're out of the water.
Yes.
The fish people seem to be crawling out the water now, heading up to the gantry,
Oh, it's
where
okay.
you heard
But,
some kind of crashing sound from up there.
Yeah. One of my friends is still in the water, though. It's not-
And yeah, Basil's been boosted out of the water, but Nigel's still in the water.
I'm going to look to see if I can find a rope that I can, like,
Yeah, there's some
offer him
rope. Yeah,
to-
yeah.
I'll search around.
You can
try and tie
see-
something and then throw a bit in for him to be able to climb
you
up.
can figure it. He seems to be preoccupied, like
Hmm.
fist fighting cultists in the water.
Yeah.
So essentially, he doesn't. I think in his madness, he doesn't seem to be focused on grabbing the rope. You essentially can try and grab and pull Nigel out if you want to give him an assist here, but just throwing him a rope, like he seems.
He's as long as he's
Yeah.
not drowning. That's the thing. I don't want to grab him because he'll probably try and punch me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So where's Avery?
Essentially, if you want to help him, you're gonna have to take a risk, get close to Nigel. This is just choice. You can either
Exactly.
leave Nigel in the water or take the risk of getting punched by Nigel by helping Nigel out the water.
I'm going to leave him in the water, but I'm going to be close enough to get him when he stops beating the crap out of everyone near him.
Okay.
So I'll be literally there waiting for that moment to just throw the rope in and help him up. But
Okay.
not whilst he's beating everyone up.
All right. Up on the gantry, Avery, you ploughed into Agatha. The two people with her, like, somewhat surprised that you kind of came swinging in. One of them, like, is going to lunge you, trying to sort of tackle you backwards onto the ground. You can either fight back or dodge against this, Avery.
Dodge.
Give me a dodge roll.
Yes.
Yeah, you dodge away. The other one is grabbing Agatha, and they're running for the door.
I would like to prevent that if
Yeah,
possible.
So they're at the door now. They're making it out. It's now your turn. I said there's three of them and one of you.
Okay, I want to follow them behind, use the hook to basically hook.
The hook's kind of lost its swing now. Like
Okay,
you're like
I
the full
can't-
extension of the hook.
I
Like
can't. What I wanted
I
to
would say
do
the
is
hook's
basically.
perhaps more of a liability now than it is a use. If you're trying to like follow after and hook the hook onto Agatha,
Yeah,
this will
that
be hard. If this is
Okay.
what I think you're doing, but you can definitely
because
try.
I wanted to hook her. I don't know that the fish people are coming up for her, so I wanted to hook her and basically use the pulley system to yeet her down to the.
You
to
can
the-
get this will be a hard roll, but yes, you can definitely try and do that. I see what you're trying here.
It's gonna be absolutely hilarious. You will give me. It's the mechanics roll again.
Yeah. But it's hard.
Okay, come on. That is a fail.
No, you don't manage to do it. You try.
Short. No.
You realize no more keeping the rope. You're at the end of the rope. It doesn't reach far enough.
I'm at the end of my rope.
And then Tether, as the three of them are scrambling out down the outside staircase and out away into the night.
Oh,
But the fish out in the night is not necessarily safe. Out in the night is the shores of the Thames, the river path, the docks of St. Catherine's. They're scrabbling down this outside staircase. As Avery, you fail to grab them on their way out. Nigel, you're still in the water.
Am I still under the effects of the madness?
Oh, yeah. No. You're still very, very...
Okay.
You rolled at 6. You have 6 rounds of trying to just murder everyone around you.
Okay, I keep at it.
Yeah, give me a fighting brawl. I just want to know how well you're doing in trying to fight everyone. Yeah.
Yep, still failing.
You're very ineffectually trying to water wrestle cultists. As you're struggling and thrashing in the water. Basil, Nigel's there thrashing in the water. Roger's nowhere to be seen. I don't think you can see Avery from where you are. Martin's throwing a rope. The fish people, you see as they actually a couple of them actually like slip back into the water down towards that river entrance. They seem to have a purpose. They seem to have a mission.
I've never known them to not live up to their word. So are they out of range for me to contact them?
Like contact them is essentially calling them. Like the contact them spell essentially
Oh, I
calls
meant
them
the
to where.
communing. That type
Yeah,
of...
you can talk to them as one of them's heading.
Okay. I say, just two things. Don't hurt the angry one. That's my fault. And I point to Nigel. He is my friend and my responsibility. And you don't have to brutally kill Agatha. Just kill her, and if possible, leave something at that pond so I know, please. And I will take a bride happily. And I try to make eye contact with them, like
Your
I did
offering
way
is
back.
accepted. We
Oh,
will
great!
deal
I
with
can just
her.
go then. Awesome.
Leave.
All right, big
We will
on.
handle this.
Understood.
And we will
I'm
send
just
her to you.
okay. I'm just gonna try to get him, and I point to Nigel, and I just kind of like circle around because I'm out of the water, and I'm like, Nigel. I'm gonna spend the rest of my turn going, Nigel. Nigel.
Busy.
I'll wait for you. Throw the uppercut. We worked on that. And that's my turn, Keeper.
You're crouched by the edge.
About 5 feet from the edge.
Yeah,
I'm
Roger.
not, yeah.
You're trying to find somewhere to hide outside. Sorry.
Well, I didn't realize so I've got 8 rounds of running.
Essentially, 8 rounds of just trying to flee what is happening in there. Essentially, the panic of not wanting to be in that warehouse and not wanting to be involved in that.
Okay,
is
just
8
staying
rounds.
away.
Yeah.
Okay. He would have ran from the warehouse.
So
Essentially,
either
I guess,
hiding or getting distance are both valid ways of getting the fuck out of the situation. Your choice whether you want to keep on running or just try and hide.
he would have started running towards, I guess, the direction of the society, but as soon as he found like a tree or a bush, like his being a scout in the war would have kicked in, and I imagine he probably would have hid.
Alright, give me a stealth roll. I want to see how well
Okay.
you're hidden here. Is this?
Okay, because I imagine even in this mania, like he knows his friends are still there, like a little bit somewhere in the back of his head. Yeah, nice.
So you hear a clatter of footsteps on the outside staircase, and you see 3 figures like her. You're not the only person leaving this place. A couple of the other cultists have decided that this is too much for them. And are getting out of here. You see 3 figures descending this outside gantry down the steps. Like looking around in panic, and then you just see as a hand comes up over the edge of the embankment and just yanks and pulls. You hear a woman's scream splits the night as one of the figures who came down the gantry is just pulled into the water.
Oh, fuck me.
And you hear also, off in the distance, the sound of whistles. Police whistles, and like a rattle and a whistle. Like, a lot of noise has been made.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, this is... Someone's going to be descending on the situation soon.
At this point, if he has the state of mind, he would probably try to see if his friends are leaving.
You don't really have a state of mind at the moment. Your
Okay.
like primal desire is to get out of here.
Yeah.
Other things are all secondary to that.
Okay. In that case, hearing the police and getting away, he would start booking it towards the society.
Okay, you're booking it towards the society.
Mhm.
Da-da-da. Martin, your turn.
Yes. It's I'm guessing Nigel's still fighting away. isn't he?
Nigel's still in the water. Like, I'm guessing you can probably also hear that. Like,
Yeah.
police are coming. Like, if you're gonna get Nigel out of here, you're probably someone is gonna have to probably intervene to help get Nigel out of here.
Yes. I'm going to.
Or you can leave him to let the police find him.
No, I think I'll have to try and. He's just fighting away. I've got 2 options. Either I grab some of the wood nearby and hit the cultists on the head and push them under the water, or I try to pull Nigel out. I'm not sure what roles would be involved with either.
Yeah, I mean, the
Fighting ball-
cultists seem also primarily focused on getting out of the water and getting out of here at the moment. Like, you can tell looking at this fight that it's Nigel is the aggressor in this fight. Like, the cultists are trying to get out of here.
As they try to get, I just grab him and pull him back.
What would it be a straightforward, like a fighting brawl, to try and pull Nigel out of the
Yes,
water?
essentially, this is a contested fighting brawl against Nigel to get Nigel out of the water.
Would I have an advantage because I'll try and grab him by
No.
his collar to yank him out?
No, this is a straight roll. But you're the aggressor, so essentially, if you both roll a success, you will win.
I'm just thinking if I could use the rope to try and pull him up. But that would be a throw roll, which I'd be dreadful at anyway. So yeah, contested fighting brawl. What the hell?
Contested fighting brawl. Nigel versus Martin. Can Martin get Nigel out the water?
Let's see. Straight roll.
Straight roll for both of you.
Oh, failed.
Everyone is just flailing around. Martin, that would be
Actually-
16 points of luck if you want to make that a success and get Nigel out of there.
I want to use 16 points of luck, but I will.
Okay.
Literally, I'm just pulling him out of the water, then I'm running out the door.
Yeah. You haul him out onto the side. Nigel, you don't have anyone to punch at the moment. Oh no.
Well, I'll look for the closest cultist trying to pull themselves out, and I just punch them back into the water. I keep going.
Yeah, you keep going. Avery, yeah, you hear a piercing scream from outside, a splash, the whistle, the sound of boots. Police are approaching. This is about to be an interesting situation to explain. At least one of the people in the water is dead.
How about I go somewhere where nobody else is? I'm just gonna go and try to leave.
Yeah, leaving is an option. Yes.
Yeah,
You're also leaving. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide somewhere, try to get like.
Yeah, you can like this place is not closed off. If you're next to the exit that these guys just left by. If you want to follow them out and just get out into the night, you can do so.
Yeah.
Okay, so Roger has left. Avery has left. Basil. Martin, I think Martin, you're leaving us. You've left as well.
Yeah, once I've pulled Nigel out of the water, I'm just going. She's gone.
Yeah. So Basil, it's
Everyone
just
can
you
hit
and
me.
Nigel, and like a last few like cultists hauling themselves out the water. One guy bobbing dead.
I'm gonna run to the guy that they had backed. Okay.
Yeah.
The news reporter, and I'm going to say my name. I'm gonna say, "Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I need you to listen. My name is Basil Bloomsworth. I came here to rescue you. So did my friend Nigel Hargreaves. You're going to tell them that these people kidnapped you and we came in and heroically rescued you. Okay? Everything that I say, you're going to agree with. Also, I know you work at the newspaper. I'm very rich and powerful. You now work for me. You understand?
I am gonna say you have a bonus die. This guy's situation is desperate to try and like get. Is it just less to persuade him, but more for him to like be able to take all of this in?
Okay, gotcha.
Like.
I set up a bonus die, so yeah.
Yeah, success. Yeah. You can hear the police. So are you two sticking around for when the police arrive?
Yes, because they know us and we.
Nigel, there's no. The cultists are still in the water. They're still in battle.
Yeah, I'm not busy. I'm busy. I'm not done yet, and I just keep punching and kicking them as they try to get out.
Give me another fighting brawl. Let's maybe see if you can get one of them to stay in the water. As you hear the whistles of the police. As you hear.
Finally.
You get someone with a piece of wood as they. Yeah.
Officer, it's Basil Bloomsworth.
Everyone knows what's going on in here.
Officer, it's Basil Bloomsworth and Nigel.
Building a truncheon,
Nigel
threateningly.
I have my hood off. Yeah. It's Basil and Nigel. We had a lead here about a terrible gang activity, and we came here to rescue this young man. He'll be able to tell you everything. But we had to put on these stupid. I undo his mouth. Bad. Tell him, youngster.
I went to Ravelin. I'm from the school. They rescued me. These people are insane. These people are insane. They grabbed
who saved you?
I came here investigating. I don't know what's going on.
I say, and who saved you?
They saved me. They saved me. They're not with them. They're not with them. They saved me. They saved me.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Everyone. You stay in the water. Everyone's gonna come with us to the station. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna find answers on all of this. And they sort of essentially they're sort of gathering people up, hauling they will haul the last like 2 surviving cultists who are there out of the water. And probably also the dead bodies of, like, well, actually, there's only one guy who's dead in the water, the guy that Roger stabbed. Like, pull him out the water. And they will
Didn't the fish people pull him down under the water to wherever it is they might be going?
I thought he got eaten, Keeper.
He's probably got some bites. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, because that was the one Basil was riding.
Yeah, in fact,
Stop saying it like that.
There's no.
Never gonna stop.
In which case, yeah, there aren't actually any dead bodies here. There's just 2 cultists, sodden cultists, that have been taken into custody. Nigel, Basil, and Owen Trevelyan, who are there to be taken for questioning as to what the hell happened here. Martin, Roger, and Avery have absconded into the night. But I'm afraid this is going to be where we have to leave it. We're going to have to resolve exactly what happens with the fallout from this. The potential disappearance of Robert White's wife, Agatha White, Marsh, and Basil's getting married.
If he doesn't get arrested.
No, you're getting married regardless.
No, it's happening.
Congratulations, Basil.
It's not even the top 5 worst things I've done in Call of Duty.
And we'll see how this goes next session.